What's up, y'all? It's Antoine Winfield Jr., safety for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What's up, y'all? This is Jahad Wolf from the New York Giants.
What's good, y'all? This is Sterling Shepard.
This is Justin Tuck. This boy, Flex Gilbert, Super Bowl 42 world champion.
Chris Godwin from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What's up? This is Saquon Barkley. Next one's the second.
Yo, this is Mike Evans with the Tampa Bay Bucks.
And we about to go live on Flag on the Play.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Flag on the Play, episode 123. Back here with the guys with Tegan back. This niggas, I ain't seen Tegan in a minute.
I talk to you every single day. Shut up.
You know what I mean? How you feeling, fun nigga?
I'm chilling. I ain't talked NFL ball in a long time.
Chad, how we feeling? Kobe, Donnie, BK, Maddie, how we feeling?
Feeling good, boys.
Chilling, man.
Hey, so I say for sure, great games this week. Chad, MJ probably gonna pull up a little bit later. I told him he had to come on the show. Had to. It's a must. You can't be popping all that shit about Philly, and then that's how y'all went out. So he's gonna pull up later. I think early gonna be here a little bit later. Or he about to be here soon. You already know he about to throw the shot at niggas about these Eagles. But get it going, Tegan. I'll start with you. Start off with the Monday Night Football game that just happened yesterday.
Ew.
You know, we got to. Let me move Maddie here because I know he wanted to talk about it. And I'll break up. But it was not a good ass game. It was a good game all the way up to the fourth quarter. Shit got bad. It went from what? 7-6 to 30 to what?
36.
Yeah, 7. It went from 7-6 to 30-6. And then with the news now today, Mike Tomlin stepping down. What's your thoughts about everything? Do you think it was the right move for Tomlin to step down?
Yeah, there's a lot to unpack there. Shout out to the Texans, though. Their defense, which, by the way, I don't know if y'all saw on TikTok, they got a nickname now. They're calling them the Border Patrol. Valid name. Valid name. That's an elite name for all-time defenses. All have elite names, so they passed the check there. That game should have been 30-6 at halftime, damn near, because if it wasn't for CJ Stroud playing terrible under pressure, I mean, the question marks about how he handles pressure are still very much question marks with less and less answers. But with the Steelers, I mean, this was the typical Steelers playoff first-round exit. They get smacked around by a team. Regardless on whether or not you think it's going to be close, they're just going to get smacked around. And there was rumors that Tomlin was going to leave last year, and it kind of felt like this was putting all their old chips into the middle. And this is the result was 10-7 first round exit. I think Tomlin should get a fresh start, just like the Steelers should get a fresh start. This was a breakup that was due to happen for a long time.
Kobe?
I'm glad Tomlin left them ungrateful motherfuckers. Listen, man. Mike Tomlin is an elite coach. I'm not here for the Mike Tomlin slander. I'm not saying Tegan was slander. I'm just saying in general. I'm not here for the Mike Tomlin slander. I'm not here for Mike Tomlin slander. When you overachieve with a team, that doesn't mean that you will overachieve in the sense that when you get to play against the best teams in the playoffs, that you will automatically win because you overachieve in the regular season. Now, I think that both teams deserve, or both sides deserve, a fresh start, because in the case of like somebody like Early, who argues that teams should tank at some point and get their draft picks and all of that. The problem with having a coach like Mike Tomlin is you can never tank, because Mike Tomlin will never allow you to tank. You will always be in contention to be good enough to make the playoffs and do all of those good things. Therefore, I believe it was great. It's good for both sides to be able to get a fresh start, because I feel like Mike Tomlin is too good of a coach to be in Pittsburgh, where they're not a good enough team to do what they need to do, which is they need to get those draft picks that they desperately need and want. Mike Tomlin would have never allowed them to do that. So I'm glad that Mike Tomlin's out. I hope he gets a fresh start with a team who actually wants him, with a fan base who actually wants him. I'm also from Virginia, so my bias may be a little heavy, but yeah.
He was never going to let you be a scapegoat or let himself be the scapegoat of a losing team. That was never going to happen.
Yeah, that was the problem. Like you can't lose well enough with him to get the draft picks that they need and want. So,
yeah. Maddie.
I mean, yeah, I agree with pretty much everything Kobe just said. Mike Tomlin is a terrific coach. The amount of times that the guy 2 boxes to the right of me has said that the Steelers record, he's been wrong every single time.
Hold on. Reset what you said.
You might have got to say some foolishness. That's why you got cut out.
StreamYard stepped in.
Say it again.
This man, Donnie, for the past three years, has said the Steelers are going to have a losing record every single year because of how bad the roster was. And every single time, Mike Tomlin has proved that he is a great coach time and time again. And they have had a winning record. Now, have they lost in the playoffs? Yeah. Yeah, you're right. As Kobe just said, just because you overachieve in the regular season, it doesn't always mean that you're going to be one of the top teams in the playoffs. And last night is another example where, unfortunately, these bigoted Steelers fans are going to look at Mike Tomlin and be like, hey, this is another playoff loss on your resume, and we're going to hold that against you. No, the defense was great last night, but the truth is that when the offense can't move the ball, when Arthur Smith is being a terrorist, when Aaron Rodgers is being
God damn, bro. Hold on.
I was about to say, is it me?
Yeah, no, it's not.
No.
Had a crazy spike. OD spike. Good God.
Am I good now?
He's about to disrespect Aaron Rodgers, and Trent cut it off. No, I know what this stream's about, Trent. I know what this stream's about.
Now you know what this stream about because this nigga had the lag spike of death. Like, my fault. Nah, my fault. Fuck.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Am I good now?
You straight now. Just finish what you was about to say.
Yeah. When the offense isn't moving the ball, the defense gets tired, and you're not going to sustain a full game of good football. So I think Tomlin is going to take a year off. I think he's going to maybe go on TV, right? The Steelers still own his rights. They'll go the Sean Payton route, and he's going to become a coach somewhere else 2 seasons from now. That's what I think is going to happen. Oh, yeah, and Brian Flores, you are a Pittsburgh Steeler. That job screams Brian Flores.
BK?
Yeah, I agree.
Can I say that that's terrible? I'm sorry. BK, you can go. That is absolutely terrible. And not because you said it, Maddie, but if they go and get Brian Flores after probably making Mike Tomlin say that he was retiring, so they didn't have to say that he was going to they were going to fire him. We know Art loves Tomlin. To go and get Brian Flores after that, just like,
aren't you doing the same thing?
Thank you. That's what I'm trying to get at. Like, it's a ridiculous practice of the same bullshit over and over again.
I'm not saying that it's necessarily correct.
No, I wasn't saying that you were. I was just saying in general. Like,
no, and I get that. But my problem with that is, like, who else is really a candidate for this job who you could realistically see? Because you got to remember, the Steelers head coaching job, the job security is insane. This is going to be a head coach historically is going to tell you that they're going to be there for 10, 15 years, right? Like, there's been more popes since 1969 than there have.
Damn.
Damn.
Hang on, Matt. Hold on. Matt, restart your shit.
We know what you mean.
He was cooking.
That clip would have been a lead. That clip would have been a lead.
No. BK, just what's his name? Go ahead, brother.
I bet. Yeah, I agree. All good things must come to an end, and it was time for them to split. Tomlin did as much as he could there with the rosters he was given. I believe that they did take him for granted, if I can be honest. Tomlin was overachieving disgustingly with the offensive construction of that squad, and his defensive players, if they weren't hurt, they were just underperforming. So for me personally, I agree. I hope he does take a year off just to reflect, give him some time to just chill at home, but then take the Sean Payton route and go get you a job with an established team that has a good defensive infrastructure. And I could see that team being a real powerhouse in whatever conference he's in. So,
Young.
Yeah, I mean, Tomlin's a great coach. I mean, it was time. It's one of those things where kind of similar to Harbaugh. I think Tomlin's better than Harbaugh personally. But just you got to go in a different direction. It's kind of the same thing since Big Ben retired. This is kind of what we're getting, is just underwhelming on offense. We don't really know what we're doing at quarterback. But Tomlin's such a good coach. He's going to piece it together, and they're going to win enough games to either be over 500 or sneak into playoffs and lose. And I think
if you're a Jags fan, you'll take that. But if you're the Pittsburgh Steelers, eventually history says that's not acceptable. Not that it's his fault, that's just the expectation. So I don't know who they're gonna get that's better. Personally, I'm gonna go call Matt LaFleur and see what I can do to get him if I'm gonna go get somebody. But I don't know any of these candidates that I'd take over Mike Tomlin right now.
I would also throw in, like, if it is Brian Flores, the caveat has to be like, because Flores, the problem with Miami is he very much like Tomlin didn't want to bottom out and like become the scapegoat of that franchise being losers. He's not going to do unless he has the guarantee that he can bottom out for 2 years with Pittsburgh, which they've been needing to do. Yeah. You're going to just, like Kobe said, do the rinse and repeat thing. I just thought about that.
If you can look at the Vikings right now, that offense was terrible. They were 7-10 because Flores was carrying, and JJ just needed to play like an average quarterback. I think it'd be the same thing. Like, unless he completely decimates that defense, like get rid of Cam, get rid of Watt, get rid of Ramsey, get rid of Joey Port. Like, he'd have to get rid of everybody.
Whoa.
I mean, I'm not saying
Joey has to stay.
I'm gonna be honest. He got rid of Minkah Fitzpatrick the first time in Miami. Like, he was not scared to move good players. Like, he traded them to Pittsburgh. But I think, again, like, I think he's gonna have to get that guarantee, or he's just gonna have them overperform to where they'll be good enough to not get a premier quarterback, but bad enough to where they're not gonna really contend for anything. I think that's the problem with Mike Tomlin in this situation, which is why they were kind of like, you gotta go. So, I think he's gonna sit a year, and then he's probably gonna go to the NFC team. I don't know who we can think of, but somebody in the NFC. That
Falcons, maybe.
Falcons are going to hire somebody this year.
To hurry up so I can talk. Donnie, please go.
It might be Philly. Why y'all playing?
Donnie, please go, because I'm gonna drop the knowledge on where he should go. It's not. I think it's so obvious. Not even.
Yeah,
funny.
I mean, I don't really have much to say. Like, all good things come to an end. Tomlin's obviously been a legend in the city of Pittsburgh over the last 15 years or so. I've been saying for a while that there's no team in the NFL that needs a bad season, which means a high draft pick more than them. And unfortunately, when you have a guy like Tomlin, that's just not going to happen. So it's about time things, change. But I think my main question is, because we talk about where Tomlin's going. If I'm being honest, I don't think the Steelers' job is that intriguing outside of the job security part. And obviously that's going to be enough for them to get a high quality guy, because job security is probably the most important thing that these coaches care about. But like, you're in a tough division. You don't have a quarterback. It's brutal. The roster also is old and it's not very good. Tomlin's just been carrying them to a winning season every year. It's not good, but we'll see what happens. Random, do your thing, brother.
Like everybody else has said, sorry, Donnie, for trying to rush you. It's just I gotta
go crazy, man. Go crazy.
Like everybody said, all good things come to an end. If this is just probably the worst time for it to come to an end. There's not really a great replacement for Tomlin on the market unless you really like Kevin Minter from the 49ers, but he's still going. Even if you feel some type of way, he's still going. But if I am Mike Tomlin should take a year off. I think he's done enough. He's gotten abuse from Terry Bradshaw for years, despite the fact that Terry won't hold his own organization accountable for what they've been giving Mike Tomlin. But it's always Tomlin's fault, right? Even when Big Ben at the end of his career was a terrorist in the organization, make sure things went his way. Even when AB was literally being like, you want to look at football terrorist in the dictionary, AB's face is there. He managed that. Okay, there's only two people who have ever managed AB: Mike Tomlin and Tom Brady. And AB turned on Tom Brady. So and then obviously that he took Kenny Pickett, still found a way to get a winning season. But when I'm talking about that, I am mad at you, MJ. I'm mad at you, bro, because you took it from me. If I am Philly, the minute I saw this on the screen, I'm calling Nick and say, "Hey, bro, I appreciate it." Mike Tomlin is the evolved version of Nick Sirianni. That's who he is. Mike Tomlin be like, just give me who I got, and I'm gonna make him win. From obviously, maybe somebody more in the Pittsburgh market could tell me no. But Mike Tomlin just takes what you give him and he tries his best. Philly is ready to go right now. You need a guy who's ready to go right now. You need a guy to keep that organization solid. You need a guy, if you're not going to trade AJ Brown, who can hold him accountable, because guess what? He's held greater receivers than AJ Brown accountable. What you saw this year, AJ Brown had no respect for Nick Sirianni at all. No respect. Something that we haven't seen since early 2000s, maybe TO, if that's what you're talking about. No respect for him. You need a guy to hold that city account. He would easily fit in. I think Mike Tomlin would fit anywhere, but he would easily fit into the Philly market. And Philly is looking for. I think at this point they also need to be honest, because you need to let who's the Philly GM? I'm sorry, his name escapes me right now.
I'm talking about
Roseman. Let Roseman just do his thing. Roseman's cooking. Every time they let Nick Sirianni pick somebody, it ain't good. Kevin Bertullo, I don't know the man personally, and I'm obviously
the worst OC I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, he is not ready. Yeah, he is not ready to be an OC. And remember, I brought this up with Mike Garofalo when he was here on your pod, Trent. And I was just asking, I was like, look, some people just aren't. Josh McDaniels is never meant to be a head coach. He's just not a good head coach at all. But he's a great OC. Whatever Kevin Bertullo was doing before, that's what he should be. Not everybody can be a coordinator. And guess what? Mike Tomlin will come in, whether or not he actually would like some of his own people in there. But if Howard Roseman's like, look, man, this is who we got. Mike Tomlin's like, all right, bet. Let's go try to get some Super Bowls in here. And he would take every punch that the Philly market would throw at him, and he would be great. Philly, I'm telling you right now, this might be my first clip ever on Flag on the Play. Philly, I'm begging you, and I live in California, hire this man. Nick, thank you for everything that you've done. I'm not even going to hold you. Thank you for everything that you've done. But you are not the guy for Philly, especially when you have to make any kind of organizational decision, because we've seen it backfire twice. We've seen it backfire twice.
I think it would be cool to see it happen. That shit not going to happen now. They're not going to
I don't know. I don't know.
It'll be cool.
Yeah,
but like,
Nick's on the hot seat. If the Eagles disappoint again, Sirianni could be out the door, and I think there's a chance that.
Yeah, I think Tomlin is like not going to get a job.
No, he could.
I think he takes a year off.
Reportedly could do media.
I think he pulls with Peyton.
If he wants to coach, he'd get a job.
He's going to get a job.
But I think
I'm not taking any of these jobs
right now.
He's going to pick and choose his battle.
I mean, he could.
Yeah. Last thing, real quick, Trent. It's just that this year is very unique, right? In a year where we maybe had the greatest coach of the year race we've seen in a long time, and just in terms of just candidates, it's also like one of the worst coaching cycles in terms of available candidates that we've seen in a long time. Now, obviously, Harbaugh will get a job. Mike Tomlin get a job. I think Kevin Stefanski, I think Cleveland will regret firing him. But Kevin, you're also fucking around with Shador, so this is your own goddamn fault. It's just that there's just not a lot of options available. And also with the quarterbacks coming out, obviously, Donnie, I'm watching Mendoza. I know he's good. I just don't understand why he's good. I'll leave that to you guys who watch college football. But it's just that there's just not a lot, if you get what I mean. There's not that other than Mendoza, there's not that the quarterback class isn't good. The coaching candidates aren't good. The people just available aren't good. This is literally one of the weirdest off seasons. And
this is going to be a really crappy off season where a lot of trades are going to happen.
Yeah, and it's just like
my problem with Mike Tomlin to Philly is that, like you were just mentioning, hiring coaches. Mike Tomlin historically, like as much as I love the guy, he only has one head coach in his coaching tree. That's Bruce Arians, a long time ago. Like
I'm not hiring Mike Tomlin because he knows how to develop coaches. I'm hiring Mike Tomlin because he can help us
win the bowl again.
I know what you mean.
Yeah,
I could see. If the Bills disappoint and McDermott's out, I could see Tomlin looking at that.
That's the job I'm taking.
I think Tomlin is waiting. I think a lot of other coaching candidates are kind of keeping an eye on Buffalo if they get smacked by Denver, and Buffalo's another team that's kind of we're kind of expired milk at this point with McDermott if he can't get us to a bowl, especially with this playoff field. It doesn't have to be winning the whole thing, but it's got to get there. And I think they've been teetering on McDermott, and I could see Tomlin being like, I have Josh Allen on the offensive side of the ball. I just got to figure out the coordinator. I'm chilling, and now I get to fix this defense.
That'd be so.
Also, I think Easy Machi in the comment section.
Yeah, I mean that's a good call, especially when Tomlin's had a good amount of struggle here and there finding offensive coordinators, and I'm gonna assume Brady doesn't leave because he's not getting any type of hype for a head coaching job. So
why is
you have that?
Why
is there a world in which this is such a shitty offseason on the Outlook that it actually becomes a really interesting offseason?
Yeah, I brought that up. I brought up the fact that it's pretty weird that all these teams are firing their coaches now, and then now there's 9 job openings in one of the worst cycles of all time. Like, it really does make me want to ask people around, like, what does the NFL know that we don't? That's what I want to know. Like, they're all doing this now.
2027 is a really good class. And
we smoking on that Jalen Hurts pack, man. We smoking that Jalen Hurts pack, man.
This is nasty. This is so nasty.
This nigga got me.
Hurts pack, man.
I need everybody. Man. This nigga has a portable hookah in real life, dog. Like,
wait, hold on, early. We're not gonna talk about Hurts yet because MJ's supposed to pull up. So
well, I'm gonna get there too. Anyway, shout out Philadelphia, 2 sold out shows in Philadelphia. You would think them niggas don't love me the way they talk about me in the comments, but they show out for your boy. Hey, MJ, I was in your city. Don't nobody know you're in your city, man. They don't know you where you from, man. You ain't nobody where you from, man. Look, man. Not only did I come and conquer, but you know I did it the same day that the Eagles played. You know, the love is the love. All I'm saying is,
conquer is insane.
Do you believe me now?
They don't know you.
With Beyonce, do you believe now?
They don't know you in your city, man. You unknown in your city.
Do you believe now?
Look, we're going early. We're gonna get to that.
Wait, can I ask early a question?
Go ahead.
Talk to me,
early.
man.
You know I fuck with you. You my boy.
Talk to me.
What? What's the point of going to the playoffs if you're gonna lose in the first round?
Hey, I didn't want to go any motherfucking way. You understand me? hey,
you a nasty nigga, yo. I ain't gonna lie to you. You a nasty.
You know what we did, Kobe? You know what we did, Kobe? We came to the crib, right? This is what we did. You know, I got my little analogies. It's almost like, hey, man, look, you bring some girls to the crib. You tell your man, I got one for you. He don't want her. She been sitting on the couch. She like, this nigga ain't fucking with me for real, for real. So at some point in time, you got to hit her just for GP. You know what I mean? I tried to hook you up. You ain't want it. So we end up getting the playoffs. Almost beat the Rams, though. Oh, you niggas lucky I ain't get a 2 for 2. If we would have beat the Rams and the Eagles lost, I would have been unbearable. But I'll be honest with you, man. I just feel like.
How you feel about that? Before you get to that, how you feel about the whole Steelers and Mike Tomlin stepping down? How you feel about that before you move on to the next game?
It's about time for Mikey C to step down. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think what Random said is preposterous. I'm not going to Philly. The fuck you talk about? I'm good on that Philly pack. But I would sit down for a year and cool out. Wait my turn, see what's out there, because there's gonna be some better spots out there, I feel like. But man, Mike did his job for a long time, man. Team been a couple playoffs. He did fuck up by not replacing that quarterback. But if I'm Mike Tomlin, I just take it easy. But hey, AFC North, you niggas cook, nigga. They about 5 every coach in the AFC North, ain't they? Zach Tomlin,
3 of
Zach
the
Taylor,
4.
they come for you, Zach Taylor. They coming for your job, Zach Taylor. Nigga,
Mike Tomlin. He should have been fired. He should have been
honestly, can I just go and say
Kevin Stefanski, fire. What's going on?
Am I the only one that thinks it's funny that he's probably the worst of the 4, but he's the one who kept
He's the one who has a job? I thought Zach Taylor was going to get fired last year.
But let's not forget who the ownership is. Let's not forget about the ownership.
It's the worst ownership in football, though.
The ownership is the reason why they will never truly. The ownership is the reason why they'll never truly be successful. What they had that in 2021 was insane. Like, I want you to understand, everything just kind of worked out right. And if Aaron Donald doesn't exist, they win a Super Bowl. Like, okay.
Man, the mother goddamn.
Okay. Everybody be quiet. Let the man, hey, put him on the big screen, Trent. Let him cook. Let him talk.
So since MJ here.
Hey, man.
Obviously, but before we get to MJ, I gotta talk about it. I gotta read these super chats. Appreciate you, Playboy, for the 10. He said, "Here's to the channel. Straight my QB Brock Purdy is him. Had 2 interceptions, but made a game-winning drive. This is Kyle, best season ever. TJ, question mark. Josh is the best player in the playoffs. 49ers. That was interesting. Appreciate you, Nick, for the 5. He said no quarterback played good in the wild card other than Love, Bryce, and Allen.
Caleb.
Well, No.
Good is dragging it. Good is dragging it. Good is dragging it. Clutched up for sure.
A lot of the quarterbacks clutched up.
But
MJ, I love how your city go green when y'all play. Ain't it beautiful? The skyline green, the stadium, everything green when y'all play. I peeped it. Everything green. But that Jalen Hurts pack, you know what they call Jalen Hurts pack, right?
What?
Tush push.
What they call it?
That's that tush push, man. That's that good pack, man. Tush push, man.
Anyway,
Man.
So look,
They call that Jalen Hurts tush push, man.
So look,
Tush
MJ,
push kush.
as the biggest Eagles fan in the world.
This is why earlier was voted
You
the most funniest.
don't win. One of your AJ Brown clips then goddamn almost have 2 million views. You saw what happened out there. To talk to the people, talk to the chat about your Philadelphia Eagles. We gotta hear what you gotta say.
The first thing, they should have been fired Kevin Patullo. He's a terrorist. He's the worst offensive coordinator in the NFL. Given the talent the Eagles have, he's the worst offensive coordinator in the NFL because no team has our talent, and we have the most 3-and-outs in the NFL. He's the worst. Nick Sirianni, what the hell does he do? So we fire our OC, and then they're saying they want an OC to be the Vic Fangio of the offense. So what the F is Nick Sirianni doing? He's a glorified cheerleader. And so my thing is, when Nick Sirianni eventually gets fired, it's not going to be this year. It'll probably be next year, 2 years from now. Nobody is going to hire him. Lamar Jackson's coach, John Harbaugh. Folks is lining up. He got so many offers that he gets to pick and choose who he's going to interview with. Mike McDaniel, he can just pick and choose who he can interview with. Like Nick Sirianni, if he was fired today, everybody on this pod, everybody in the chat knows nobody is picking him up because they know he's not like that. Now, I will say coaching the biggest issue in that game, Hurts was not good. He was not good at all. And my biggest issue, we know he's not the best in terms of throwing with anticipation, being accurate, all that stuff. All right, we can talk about that. My biggest issue was I ain't see no fight. Josh Allen, I saw a fight. Josh Allen, I saw, all right, you got an injured leg, you got an injured hand, and you still running. If Hurts isn't running the ball, then he's mid. You can say he's below mid. But, like, if he's not running the ball at all, I personally said that he was on some, like, 06 Kobe stuff. All right, I'm going to do exactly what y'all say. I know that, shoot, what I'm giving is BS, but, shoot, I'm going to just do what y'all say. And it was petty. It was bad leadership. So that was on him. AJ Brown. Oh, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry for being on here and advocating for AJ Brown. I'm done with him. I'm completely done with him. He is the most selfish wide receiver that I've seen in my lifetime. You could say T.O. I wasn't really like I was born. I was a baby. I didn't really know for real. AJ Brown, he don't block. He don't create any separation. I'll give him his OC is trash. His OC don't scheme him open. AJ Brown was a cancer in the locker room, and we literally lost games to please him. The Bears game was force feeding him, and he was talking to the media, right? Because he got his stats, and we lost. So you have 3 drops. You know, the Eagles had the most drops since like 06, 08 in this game. They had like 3 or 7, like they had a bunch of third down drops. So again, it goes to coaching, execution from the players. And I can't get mad at the defense because they was carrying us with the incompetent offensive coordinator. So like that's what it is. I was flat out wrong. I got shout out Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy, even though he had 2 picks, he was dicing this up. Demarcus Robinson off rip was cooking. And without George Kittle, and the last thing is show why coaching actually matters. Kyle Shanahan, that was easily his best coaching performance of his career. That was ridiculous. That trick play. That was masterclass. It goes to show you how much coaching matters over talent. It's not the NBA. Coaching matters.
So wait, MJ. So since you're finally off the Super Bowl high, and you're saying all this now, and you just said out your mouth when Hurts is not running the ball, he mid.
That what your man is? That what it? Real quick.
MJ.
Trent, can you close him up again one more time? I want to say real quick. Can you put the close screen on JJ one more time? MJ one more time. Let me see it real quick. Get out of there. Y'all see the bags on that boy? That boy ain't slept in 2 days. Well, get some rest, man. Get some rest, man.
So
You look
MJ,
stressed.
you was just telling us that Jalen Hurts is top 2. So what? You just said when he's not running the ball, he's even almost below mid.
The thing is, like, when you got an OC that, like I'll admit, and I said, like, it was bad leadership. He was being petty out that jump, and if he's not running, then like, no, he's not top 10. He's not top 10. I do think sometimes he evade the pocket too early. I don't know, because he's shorter and he trying to see if like I can like find a new lane to pass the ball, whatever. A lot of times he was evading the pocket, but the OC don't give him any favors. And this about to be what, his 11th offensive coordinator in the past 10 years. Like, we gotta take that into account. So I still think he that guy. I know the last time this brother has had consecutive play callers, he was the MVP. If he ain't get injured, he was top 2 at worst. So I'm not
that guy now. He that guy.
Right now. All right, I'll give you right now.
Him and Dak has never been a combo.
Right now, no, I'm not. No, I will never give Dak props ever in my life.
That clears.
CJ Stroud already got more wins in the playoffs. We're not talking about that. No, I'm not talking about him. But
Stroud sucks too.
I give Josh Allen the nod. I give Mahomes the nod. Outside of that, like
Burrow gets the nod.
So you still got.
But as Burrow make the playoffs, man, in the playoffs.
If Burrow even had a roster competent to the Eagles, he'd win the same. If
I'm
not hearing that.
But here's my thing though: how you gonna get a nod at Josh Allen when you said he was better than Josh Allen? Won the ball.
No, Josh Allen at this moment right now, he in the playoffs. He carried his team against the Jaguars. Right now, he over. Right now, he over at this moment. Yeah. I'll give him that.
Man.
I just think it's funny how the narrative switched from Jalen Hurts gets people jobs to now we need to take into consideration how many OCs he's had, and that's why he's bad. Like, was that not the narrative?
No, Jalen has always been a mid quarterback. He's always been a mid quarterback. He just elevates a little bit.
How can you be mid and in your first?
And I was wrong for having him in the top 10. That was
you got 2 Pro Bowls. You got Super Bowl MVP. I'm just trying to figure out how you can be mid. And y'all know that's my thing. This is why it gets disingenuous and it gets super, super nasty. Because y'all know the coaching staff is trash. Y'all know the coaching staff is buns. You know how much coaching matters. I'll give Brock Purdy his credit. Brock Purdy, he made some tight window throws, throw in the middle of the field, all that stuff. You got Kyle Shanahan, who had the best coaching performance of the season. That matters at some point. We're not about to act like that don't matter.
No, Patullo sucks. So does.
Can I propose something to the courtroom? Can I propose something to the courtroom? I got some video evidence. I just want to hear some things. You know what I'm saying?
Postseason in Jalen Hurts' career, where he's not on the injury report. So we already know how great he is in past.
No, like.
Hey, this you?
We know what he's done.
This ain't a week ago. This you?
But now you're saying that this is the first season that he is fully healthy and in a postseason time.
He was saving it for the playoffs. He was on BS. So,
hey, MJ, don't cut MJ off. Let MJ finish.
But that was to preserve himself for the moment we are about to see in January, because this is the same guy that against the Rams opened the game with a 44-yard touchdown.
Did you, right?
This is the same guy. That broke the rushing record for a quarterback in the Super Bowl. I expect him to run more. This is the first postseason in Jalen Hurts' career where he's not on the injury report.
All right, stop it.
So I was wrong.
That's you. That's you.
You
want candid camera, man. You want candid camera, man. This nigga gonna be healthy. This is the first season where he healthy. We finna see greatness in January.
Hold on.
Hey, it was all good about a week ago.
So look,
niggas nasty.
Tegan, what was your thoughts about this game? What's your biggest takeaways, and how you feel about Jalen Hurts, man?
Bro, that's a loaded question, man. It was funny. It was funny to see the meme actually come to fruition of Saquon up the middle, AJ Brown deep ball, and that's the entire offense. That's exactly what you see from the Eagles. You got a good game from Saquon. like I've said before, like, is Jalen Hurts top 2 quarterback? No. Is he a bottom 5 quarterback? No. He's somewhere in the middle, and coaching is a huge part of it. Kevin Patullo is terrible. He literally ran 4 verticals straight copy and paste from Madden on the game clinching play on the 4th down. He ran 4 verticals. Nothing of creativity. No, it's either you get the worst OC ever whenever it's Nick Sirianni. Frankly, MJ, what does he do? Give him some pom-poms. He's a cheerleader. That's all he is. That's all he does on the sidelines is chirp and yap and not really apply any actual value to the team. This team needs, I wouldn't say a restart. I wouldn't say that far, but like, what's next? Just get another OC and then pray it works? Because it seems like you either get the best OC in the league or the worst every other year. There needs to be some sort of consistency, and it goes back to the head coach.
BK?
I just need consistency across the board for Eagle fans. Just be consistent. That's what I'm saying. Be consistent. Y'all said this nigga was him. Top 2 at one point in time. You said going to the playoffs, he was going to be that guy. The
playoffs is where he plays best.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Top two is always
I've been in Philly a lot of times, Slim. Philly get busy. It's a busy town. Nigga, you can hear a rat piss on cotton in Philly the other night. Sunday night was so motherfucking quiet. I thought I was watching the episode of Walking Dead. Nigga, it was quiet out there, man. Hey, man, it's about that time, man. About that time.
Early. You thought the Eagles were easily the best team in the NFC. Am I wrong?
Who did?
You.
Who did? You can't be the best team in the NFC when you got Jalen Hurts.
The NFC? Hands down.
Damn.
Now he's sad.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing about me, though. Here's the thing about me, though. Hey, look. Here's the thing about me, though. Maddie. Here's the thing about me, though, Maddie. I build you up to let you down. You know what I mean? I build you up to let you down.
Yo, Maddie, that's not going to escape. That's not going to escape.
Let him play. Let him play.
Maddie, Thanksgiving was 2 months ago, dog.
Let him play, Maddie. Finish it.
Thanksgiving was 2 months ago, dog.
Play the video, Maddie. Turn up, Maddie.
And beat him. Bucks could catch
him. That nigga handsome too.
Rams could catch him and beat him one day. But one
day.
Honestly, I mean, y'all got so much talent to where if y'all see, like, y'all can see consistent base with the Eagles, y'all be a top team in the NFL because y'all got all the talent in the world. We're a bit of a perpetrator, man. We're
a play.
Damn, why he do you like that?
I don't really see me saying too much. We had MJ in 4K.
Because IMAV said you think y'all perpetrators, and then and he's like, I think we were flimsy 6-2. He was like, a flimsy 6-2. You weren't really jacking that. You was jacking it was a.
Yeah, but they was a pretty good squad going to the season.
I low-key cooked, by the way. I said a couple teams could catch them all guard.
That's a real flip. That's a real flip.
That's the full 180. Full 180.
Boy, I know.
Shout out me, by the way. I low-key cooked in that video.
BK, how you
don't never cook. You a calamari fan. Shut up.
How you feeling about Philly, man?
No, that game was horrible. I said Philly BTA, and that couldn't have been more fucking wrong. I believe way too much in Hurts. But I will say Patullo is probably the worst OC. Him or Chip Kelly I've watched in the past like 5 years. I mean, they are truly abysmal. And Sirianni, if he got fired today, wouldn't even get a coordinating job. Like he has, like his coordinators are like pathetic, but he wouldn't get a coordinating job.
Ain't no Super Bowl quarterback not getting a Super Bowl winning the coaching. Nobody getting no coaching job.
He's not the reason why his coaching wasn't the reason why they won the Super Bowl. I promise you it wasn't. He's just a glorified.
But the cash share alone to get you a job.
Yeah, sure, with the Browns maybe. But no, Purdy is elite. Like Purdy, I mean, full season Purdy, they might have had a better record. I mean, he turned up. Those 2 interceptions were bad, but when it came down to it, that boy hooped. So. I mean, man. Philly, y'all in shambles. I mean, I can't even feel it right now.
We like
out of mighty are falling.
Right now, we in shambles, but like we get this OC right. We gonna
like. Is Sirianni picking the OC? Because if he's picking the OC,
oh hell no. He's like stripped. He's stripped from it. It's like That's why it's like if you don't pick your own staff, at least Harbaugh can pick a great staff. Harbaugh can pick a great staff. You can say he don't call the plays. But like he can pick a staff. What the
MJ?
What does this guy do?
MJ, I'm done. I'm done listening to this. Fire him. You got two people who literally do Nick Sirianni's job better than him right now in the market. I get it that he won a Super Bowl. I get it. There's two people right now who literally can do what Nick Sirianni can do and more right now on the market. John Harbaugh and Mike Tomlin. No matter what you think about him,
I do Tomlin.
Oh, what you mean? What you mean though? What you mean when you said it though? I'm confused. What you mean when you said that?
Like they can do everything that Nick Sirianni does, plus they add a little bit more to the team than Nick Sirianni was hired as a CEO, which means look, he overall watches the team and he lets his coordinators have a little bit more gumption than let's say like a Sean Payton. Sean Payton's in the office and meeting room telling his OC, this is what we run it. That's what Sean Payton doing. Okay? Like the best version of that in the league right now, you could honestly say, is Mike Vrabel. I think Mike Vrabel is do you really think he needs to watch? Obviously, he'll talk to Josh McDaniel, but he knows Josh McDaniel got the offense. I can worry about something else. John Harbaugh can do that and give you something better on special teams. Mike Tomlin can do that and also handle the problems that the Philly roster had with AJ Brown. Mike Tomlin handles that. That is not a problem consistently.
I like Tom. I don't know about Harbaugh. Harbaugh got too many leads that he choked. Like
when did Mike Tomlin handle that though?
I like
recently,
though.
Huh?
When did Mike Tomlin handle that recently?
In terms of AB, he literally let AB go at the perfect time. He literally let him go at the perfect time.
How long did he let AB run him up before he let him go?
If you really think about it, was it 2017 that year, or was it 2017 or 2018 when AB wore the mint coat on the sideline? That was his last year. That was the year where he went crazy. But when you look at that whole year, every single week, something insane was happening to the Pittsburgh Steelers. There's a YouTuber on he was a huge Steelers fan who literally documents the entire 2018 season, everything that happened. Remember, that was the season that Le'Veon Bell said, if y'all not gonna pay me, I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna play. AJ Brown's going crazy. Somebody's doing on a bye week. Some backup receivers doing something crazy. They find Antonio Brown going 110 on above the speed limit. I can't remember, but Tomlin is a great motivator and CEO. Right now, I can't remember exactly who said it, but the thing about being a head coach, it's not obviously on the sideline. That's important, but it's when it's Tuesday night. You know, hey, we're about to start game plan for next week, and you get a call from a sheriff or from or for somebody on the team saying, "Hey, man, the third receiver just got caught speeding or got a DUI." Hey, man, the backup quarterback just did this. Hey, man, this is what's going on. That's a lot of people don't realize how important that is in terms of a head coaching thing, because there's a lot of things. Because I remember my receiver coach when I was in college was Joe Hall. Running back for the Raiders, great running back at Kansas State, big old dude. But he told me a story about him. I'm not going to say the other running back they was with, but pretty big running back in the league in the early 2000s, where they messed around on a Saturday. The minute they were trying to go home, they got picked up by a team facility car, taken to the facility, and the head coach showed them how easy it was to release them, despite everything that was going on. And this is a very big dude. If y'all want, I can tell you who it was after the show, but it's very big. Those are the things you got to handle as a head coach. Nick Sirianni showed that he could not handle that. AJ Brown.
I don't really think I get what you're saying, but it's like I don't think that shit, bro. I don't know.
The AJ his own like character. It'd be like, hey, I ain't gonna lie, like I'm not gonna be on. The thing is, I'm not going to get on Sirianni for the AJ stuff just because when that happened, I tweeted at halftime. I said he's lining up under AJ. I just can't say that, but like I understand why
this weekend. I'm not just blaming him for this. I'm blaming him for the whole season. AJ Brown was on Twitch saying, "Don't pick me up on fantasy. They're not throwing me the ball." That's what AJ Brown was doing.
Yeah,
this is one of like if you want to talk about a new age diva receiver. That's what you saw this year from AJ Brown. Mike Tomlin handles that. That's what Mike Tomlin does.
Oh yeah.
Right?
With Tomlin, that's not happening.
That's why I'm saying that. I think it's just that right now you have two legitimate people that I get it, man, and I know you're gonna get help.
Crazy.
I get it, and I know you're gonna get all this hate or whatever from people who are Nick Sirianni's people, whatever. bro, we're in Philly. We got a Super Bowl. We got a Super Bowl ready roster, MJ. You said it yourself. We trying to win a bowl here because that's what we got. We need a guy who's ready to accomplish that. Nick Sirianni, when it's left to his own devices, hampers your squad. That's what he does. You can't when you got something like this, take the heat later. But when everything's going crazy, and hopefully y'all, Mike Tomlin standing next to Jalen Hurts lifting the Super Bowl trophy, y'all can say, "Look at me now. I don't care."
But Kobe, how you feel about these Eagles, man? I know you was happy hate watching. How you feeling?
Definitely happy hate watching. Honestly, I had the Eagles winning, bro. I'm gonna be totally honest. I had the Eagles winning. But I definitely was hate watching. George Kittle went down, and I was like, yeah, this shit cooked.
Wrapped.
I just think the ebbs and flows of being an Eagles fan has got to be hilarious, bro. I didn't have arguments with MJ. This nigga done told me that that Sirianni a better coach than fucking what's the dude over in San Francisco than Shanahan.
What?
Right.
You said that?
You said what?
Bro, but you gotta realize.
This was now. I will say this was in like 2022 though. This was in like 2022. So
he's never been a better head coach.
It was just coming off the Super Bowl. But you know how MJ get when niggas get winning, bro. You know how niggas get when you know how MJ get when they winning, bro. You know how he do, bro. It's good.
Yeah.
Hey,
I get it.
Earlier this season, niggas had an argument. MJ told niggas AJ Brown was better.
Now I said like
go ahead. Tell the nigga what you said,
bro. I did two things. One, I said, all right, you got Antonio Brown. AJ Brown not too far off.
Huh? Nah, you ain't say that. You didn't say that, bro. Bro, you didn't say that, bro.
And then
you didn't say that, bro.
Can that be worse?
In real life, bro, I got the text messages, bro. This nigga in real life said and went to war with like 20 people.
It was me versus like 10 bulls, and I was
early.
Hold up. I got footage of you shitting on Mike Tomlin too, random. But all I'm saying is this though. AJ Brown, I'm not. We understand what AB was. But I'm not gonna act like AJ Brown, like the numbers that AJ Brown put up.
That's what I was trying to say. Yeah,
like if we're being for real, talent for talent, you know, AB got a better route. He's a better route runner than him. We know that AB gives better separation, all that other shit. But I ain't gonna lie to you. We're not gonna shit on. We're not just gonna shoot on AJ Brown like he's not one of them.
That's what I was saying at the time.
He's not. We're talking about Antonio Brown.
No way. Stop. That was on Antonio Brown. I was saying it's like this. It was like this.
So we hold up. So we can do two things. We can do two things because I got to be honest with you. We've done this. We see what happened with Judge Jefferson this season. We see what happened with guys in the past. When you have quarterback play that isn't to the level that it could be. If you're gonna look me in my eyes and tell me that AJ Brown, if he don't play for a better quarterback, I'm just being honest with you, MJ. AJ Brown can't put up 1,600 yards.
Bro, I
1,700 yards.
He can put up 1,800 yards and 15 touchdowns. That nigga would never be close to
He's sniffing AB shoes.
AB?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
What?
I don't know about just not sniffing AB shoes.
He's not.
What are we talking about?
Antonio Brown?
Tweaking.
One
Like
of the
AJ
greatest
did have a
runs
stretch
as a
where he
receiver
broke Calvin
of all
Johnson's
time.
record of like 125 receiving yards to like 6 games. Like
Early, I'm not even being rhetorical.
AJ Brown's a different type of receiver. I understand, but bro, he's a dominant receiver.
Okay. So
this wasn't for
AB
was the dominant.
I got the question.
This one for everybody.
So since you're saying this, so we can move on. So since you're saying this, right? Since you're saying that, do you think he's in the same realm of Julio?
Who, AJ Brown?
Yeah.
I think his thing though, when it comes to, I think Julio at the time in the league, him and AB were going back and forth for being the best receivers in the league. I do think that talent for talent, AB can. AJ can be a top 2 receiver, bro. Like talent for talent. Now he getting older. I'm gonna say that. Hold up. I'm gonna say he getting older, so
attitude,
might not be the same right now. But I do believe that we doing this thing where we understand that. First of all, let's act like let's do something. Let's just get something clear. The moment AJ Brown touched the Philadelphia Eagles, things changed around that motherfucker. So we can do all that weird shit we doing, but shit changed around there when he touched the field.
I ain't gonna lie. Nigga, this is crazy.
Shit changed around there when he touched the field.
Early. The only reason AB's not in the Hall of Fame is because of off-field stuff. On the field, he's one of the greatest receivers of his generation.
And I think by the time
AJ not gonna be a Hall of Fame
AJ Brown retire, he gonna be a Hall of Famer too.
MJ,
all I'm saying is that
as good as AB. MJ,
no, he's not as good.
All I'm saying is that AB is great, but he also AB's great, but he also was maximized to the full potential. We can literally say that AJ Brown has never been maximized.
What do you mean he was maximized? He had to get on the field first, man.
When I say maximize, when I say maximize, I mean force fed. I mean, like you ain't no, we going to you 15, 20 targets a game.
They were just force feeding.
When they hold up though, but when they force feed AJ Brown,
them niggas
when they force feed
AJ,
AJ, I don't want to.
Go to the next topic, bro. Go to the next
when
topic.
they force,
this
I'm about to get the fuck anyway. I'm gonna get the fuck anyway. When they force feed AJ Brown, you see the numbers that he put up. But there's been plenty of time where AJ Brown will literally have great games because he's implemented in the playbook, and then there's games where he's not getting the ball the way he wants to.
All right, my fault, Trent. That wasn't where I was trying to go.
You don't have a fucking team, bro. What do you root for?
Come
on, man. Try to think about his team and you don't root for nobody. God damn it.
Hey, we have to go back.
Your team that
you a goddamn G.I. Joe. Football.
It's cool.
Goddamn G.I. Joe.
I wasn't trying to turn it into that. What I was trying to get, the point that I was trying to make was the ebbs and flows of being an Eagles fan have got to be crazy because, and I think it's any fan, it's any team, because if you win, bro, this is the point that I'm trying to make is winning a Super Bowl does not solve all your problems. Is it great? Yes. But being an Eagles fan right now, in the way that MJ came in here, it talked about his team, talked about his quarterback, talked about the coaches, which we already knew the coaches was trash. But we know how hard MJ go for Jalen Hurts. I'm just using MJ as the example because he just came in crazy on his team. The point that I'm trying to make is, bro, winning Super Bowls does not solve all your problems because clearly the very next season, not even 12 months later, your whole fan base can be in shambles. Now, does everybody win? Everybody want to win for sure. But my goodness, it's amazing as a Cowboys fan to see the Eagles fan base in shambles right now because them boys be going hard for their team as they should.
Kobe, how old are you, Kobe?
23.
So you literally have never seen the Cowboys in the Super Bowl. Hey, brother, please stop. It's good to be a Cowboys fan. Hey, if that ain't that nigga, if I ain't seen one.
That's not what I said. I said that's not even what I said. I didn't say it's great to be a Cowboys fan. I said I that's not even what I said. That's not even what I said. And you talking about I've never seen my team make a Super Bowl. You seen your team make one and lose. What the fuck is the point of making it just to lose?
Let's be honest. For a nigga his whole lifetime to never see his team sniff a Super Bowl. Boy,
what's the point of making the Super Bowl to lose? What like is it?
The 49ers, y'all the bougie Cowboys. You feel me? Y'all
like 49ers bougie Cowboys.
But at least the 49ers sniff a bowl, nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You as a Carolina Panthers fan to do all of this talking about how bad it must be.
I've seen 2 Super Bowls in my life.
You seen your team make Super Bowls.
You don't have a team. You don't have a team. I'm talking to a nigga who has a team.
Who cares?
I've seen 2 Super Bowls in my life. That's what I'm saying, man.
Who the fuck cares?
Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Dave.
The last time
a Panthers fan calling a Cowboys fan sad is a weird day.
The last time you niggas made a Super Bowl. The last time you niggas made. We don't want to hit a rage, but he don't have a team. He don't have a team, and he looks homeless. Hey, he don't have a home to go to. That's why he looks homeless. Hey, Kobe, the last time the Cowboys made a Super Bowl, nigga, Tupac was still living. That's a long ass time ago.
I'm not justifying
you don't have a
you making it seem like
you sound like Brandon. You sound like a nigga who don't have no home to go to. You
making it seem like
because you have no team to go to. Nobody to root for.
Going. What is the feet going?
That's a sad life.
Bro, y'all just get
Quinn finally win with the mute button is. Let's go.
Hey, I win in life.
I'm sorry. That's insane what he said. That's insane what he said.
Look,
bro.
Look.
History.
Randall, hold on. Number one, chat, we got 155 niggas in here, bro. If you do here, like, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? But like the fucking video. Y'all niggas is funny.
I apologize. That's insane what he said. Bro,
we got to get random in my house, y'all. You got to get in my house, man. You got to go somewhere to go, man. Come on, you got to root for somebody, man.
But look, though. Look, I want the Donnie, I want you to say how you feel about Philly. But then I want Young to be the last nigga because obviously Young is.
I don't have.
Nah, you the last nigga.
I don't.
Yo, man, Donnie. Now you got something to say. Fuck
I promise I don't.
Donnie, what you got to?
I think it's Matt's turn, isn't it?
Matt talked about it a little bit.
Oh, did he? Okay. Well,
not really. No.
You know, all Matt gonna do is renege. You know, that's a reneging nigga I haven't seen in my life.
Look,
I don't never stand on the tape.
Look, Matt, just stay right. Yo, this nigga's
Matt to say something, the next minute say something else, man. You a reneging ass nigga I haven't seen in my life.
Matt, I'm gonna let you start off the next game. I gotta Donnie, say what you gotta say.
I got nothing to say. I feel like everybody was probably
Young. As the Eagles hater.
Bro, I'm not an Eagles hater.
Okay, you don't got it, nigga. For my platform on IG,
the Jalen Hurts hater.
I'm gonna be honest. The way y'all talking about Purdy, I'm about to start slandering him too.
Young, look,
y'all getting crazy.
Yo, look, Young, as my Eagles hater on my platform because they view you as that. How you feel about this game and how you feel about Jalen Hurts and after this game?
I mean, to me, Jalen Hurts did what I've been telling y'all who he is. This is who he is. He's not MJ said it. The number one man said it himself. If he's not running, he's a below average passer. He's below mid. That's all I've been saying from the jump. The man is not a great passer. How can he be top 2 when he's not a great passer? Anthony Richardson should be top 2 then. If that's the case.
Fields will be top 1.
Fields would be top 2. Like that's.
Hey, how about this, Young? Can we definitively say that Jalen Hurts is top 5 to 7 in anything as a quarterback?
No. Rushing.
Whoa. Rushing might be top.
Rushing.
Yeah.
Who got top 5 Debo?
Rushing. No.
Top 5 Debo.
What?
Hey, man, watch your mouth.
What?
It's pretty.
What?
Is it better than hold up. Let's go to some names. Hey, MJ.
Come on, yo.
MJ. Let's lift the bags off your eyes and go to some names. Does he have a better D-ball than Patrick Mahomes?
No.
You compare
Josh
to
Allen.
K1.
That's
Josh Allen.
He said top 5, Random. That's the best in the league.
You compare to
Josh Allen.
Random, he said top 5.
He's taking way too long on Josh Allen.
No. He's not top 5. I thought we
Joe
all
Burrow.
Joe Burrow.
Just deep ball?
Yeah.
Give me Hurts.
Hell no.
All right, come on. Hold on. We can keep going. Drake May.
Bro,
Drake May
had one. You talking about this right now? All right,
This
cool.
season from Drake is better than any season Hurts has ever played.
What?
Ever.
What?
Never.
Does he have a better deep ball than Jaden
Was not there in
Daniels?
22. No, he do not. No, he do not. You guys gotta do it again, bro. Yeah, they gotta do it again.
Well,
Does he have a better deep ball than Matthew Stafford?
No.
Bruh, yeah, no.
Does he have a beat? Hey, watch this.
I don't know, because
does he have a better deep ball than Dak Prescott?
Game, bruh.
Does he have a better deep ball than Dak?
He do not. No, he do not. They got them in the short intermediate pit. They don't got him in deep ball, bro. Y'all.
You think Jalen Hurts got a better deep ball than Dak Prescott?
Yes, I
Does
do.
he have a better deep ball than
Justin Herbert?
Yes. And we should talk about that but no.
Oh, we're gonna get to him.
Okay,
we'll get to that.
Jordan Love. He got a better deep ball than Jordan Love?
No. He doesn't. No.
Jordan he just like make it look a little prettier, but like no. I give you Mahomes. I give you Allen. I give you Stafford. Yeah.
Nigga gave me 3 names.
It ain't better than Bo Nix's. You're right.
He said, Kobe, do you agree with that statement?
He is better than Bo Nix.
Chill.
He is better than Bo Nix. I will not.
Who?
Jalen
But I
Hurts.
will say, Young.
All right.
That when you said it was the video in the offseason, I almost crashed out. You said like Caleb Williams and Bryce Young. I will right now today. I won't say I agree, but I see where you're coming from. Because that 4th and 8 Caleb had against the Packers, oh my God, that was so crazy. I ain't gonna lie. The talent wise, he's definitely top 5. I mean, talent, he's kind of like it's him in my home.
I'm just here to
I get you.
I'm
get
glad
that.
you see it. That's all I ask. Now, you see it. So after that,
he was right,
bro. That's it.
You talking about talent? Yeah, you talking about talent? I get him. I be worried about the resume production, but Caleb like
me,
that.
Jalen Hurts.
Caleb like that.
Top 12 to 15. I've never been mad at him there. That's a good range. Like, you're upper echelon in the league. You're gonna be a good quarterback. That's all I've ever said. A lot of people up here had him top 8. Pretty much everybody up here had him top 8. I was getting
who top 8?
I was been with a good play caller, bro.
Hey, nigga ain't never slipped my top 10. Nigga ain't never slipped my top 10.
Now, I had Kyler above, and
bro.
Kyler burnt me. But I did say,
is Darnold not better?
Who?
No.
Is Darnold not better?
No, I'm not going that far.
Go home. What you been? Hold on. What you going that far?
All right.
What you been going that far?
That's where it's
that's too far.
Darnold is better.
That's too far.
We talking about right now. We talking about right now. Darnold's too far right now.
Darnold. Wait.
Darnold's offense hasn't even been good the past 2 months.
Wait, Darnold isn't better than Jalen Hurts, but Bryce Young is.
Buddy, have you seen Bryce Young?
Oh, hey!
Nah, that's crazy. I'm not doing a Bryce Young now. That's what I'm talking about. See, I be trying to be with y'all. Y'all
Okay.
Kobe.
Hey,
did you just watch Bryce Young?
No. No. That nigga Kobe just cooked though. Did he not?
No. What did he cook?
You'll take Bryce Young over Jalen Hurts, but Sam Darnold is going too far.
And Sam Darnold this season,
y'all think Sam Darnold is not better than Bryce Young?
Oh, heck!
What y'all talking about?
We talking about niggas on the same tier.
It's def close in the post thing.
Hey, just hold up, just this year alone. Hey, young, this year alone, young.
Was Bryce Young better than
this year alone, young. Trevor Lawrence or Jalen Hurts this year.
I said you put T-Law on the Eagles, he's doing the same thing. I don't know, and that's not being disrespectful. It's not hard. This is my problem with Sam Darnold. Y'all are getting hype over Sam Darnold playing with Justin Jefferson, TJ Hawkinson, an elite head coach on offense, Jordan Addison, Aaron Jones. Yeah, he should look good.
He just did this for
to go and do the same thing in Seattle.
You think
and we know how we felt about Seattle before you got there.
But it's still really good football. Bryce has not played at this level at all. Not even close.
What game?
That playoff game was good, but his season for season.
No. See, I'm telling y'all be a year late, and I'll be trying to tell y'all now. Bryce Young has done this through the season. Now, he has some playoffs, some games where he act crazy too. Bryce Young was cooking the Falcons. A lot of teams ain't cooking the Falcons. Bryce Young be playing good football, but he also plays terrible football. You know who that sounds like? Jalen Hurts, or not Jalen Hurts.
You said a lot of teams cook the Falcons. Name the quarterback that cooked the Falcons.
I'm saying a lot of teams didn't cook the Falcons defense. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
Bryce Young was shredding them. And then he went out there against the Rams.
Because Josh Allen played them, and we see how that went.
This not even about arguing Donald. This not even about arguing Donald and Bryce. That wasn't the point. The point was to say that one is better than Jalen Hurts, but then to say that the other is too far, it just doesn't make sense to me.
The same
so
way.
Is Purdy better than Bryce Young? Is Purdy not better than Bryce Young?
Purdy's better than Bryce Young. Yeah.
Purdy's better.
Well, I said Purdy was better than Hurts. It's true. But the way y'all talking about Purdy, I'm about to start slandering him too.
Where you got Purdy at? Where you got Purdy at then?
The same range, 12 to 15. They're all of the same guys. You put Purdy on the Eagles, you're getting the same thing.
They might win.
Purdy did. Let's get it clear. Purdy did not play good this last game. I hope
he played decent.
No, he did not play good. He was floating.
Both.
This game was the epitome
he played to win. That's a good point. He did play to win.
Yeah, he played.
That sounds like Jalen Hurts.
Nah,
but I've seen Bryce have the same game.
I'm talking about in his career. That's what y'all talk about.
Oh yeah, Hurts. That's
Hurts didn't play to win, but Hurts was fed up though. Like Like that to me don't even look like a nigga who really and not even on no bad leadership shit, just on some like, yo, like I'm actually done with this shit. Let's get this season over. Let's move on. Get this nigga up out of here. Let's go do some other shit next season. We can get it back next season.
If he thinks he's lost his mind, if he thinks he's ready to be done with AJ Brown, he's lost his mind. And
y'all not ready to see. I'm not gonna lie to you. As much as y'all love Devontae Smith, y'all not ready to see Devontae Smith be the number one over there with Jalen Hurts quarterback. I promise you, y'all not ready to see that. Y'all think y'all want that? But y'all don't want that. Y'all don't want that. Y'all want, hey, listen. Y'all want Jalen Hurts to have as many weapons as possible. Trust me.
We're not slandering.
If he got to figure, y'all want him to have as many weapons as possible. If you're going to get rid of a nigga like AJ Brown and not replace him for something at least 75, 80% as good as him, Young, tell these niggas what they about to be in for.
They have the talent.
They're going to be in for what they had before they had AJ Brown. That's
they have the talent, though, to mitigate it. Dallas Goedert is very good. Dallas Goedert is very good. I think you're not obviously
to mitigate it.
Yeah, they could mitigate the loss of AJ Brown with it.
So you think they get rid of AJ Brown, right? And you have Devontae Smith and Dallas Goedert, and let's go whatever Jahan Dotson over there.
Don't forget about Saquon. They've shown that the talent on that team can mitigate a loss of AJ Brown. AJ Brown has made it so toxic in that locker room. He can't come back. He can't come back early.
He can't.
So if you replace him with Pickens,
Young, if you about talent, bro, he don't block. Like he don't make winning plays, dog. Like he don't make winning plays at all.
Hey, that's the same nigga that helped him get the 2 Super Bowls, but he don't make winning. Hey, all right, well,
right now,
hey, man.
No, this was a bad year for him. This was a bad year, bro.
Yeah, but this was a horrible year early. You don't go on Twitch and attack your team like that. You don't go over. You don't constantly attack your head coach in front of the live millions of people watch Eagles games. Let's keep it a stack. You don't do that constantly, and then you don't act like, oh, we're gonna just come back.
Want to know what he did though, bro? Want to know what he did though, bro? After the game,
I had no
he
problem
left
with
and ain't talked to nobody. He
didn't talk to
media. That's why I'm cool off him. That's why I'm cool.
And I get, hey, MJ, I'm with you. When you play bad, you need to face the fire. Like,
you need to face the media.
You know, but
they also have the best
I see what
like,
they gonna
Brown
be worse
said
on paper.
wrong. AJ Brown said our offense is not good, and y'all are the highest paid offense in the NFL. What's wrong with him saying that?
Oh,
it's because wait,
Patrick Mahomes literally said we're not playing good football. Is he wrong for saying that?
Of course, he's the
and Ward to
as
the
a receiver.
Hold on. I just think it's weird. A nigga come to a team, right? And the formula was get him the ball, and we literally are successful. So if a nigga see that we not been as successful as we was before, and one of the things that I can see not helping to be successful because I'm not getting the ball as much as I was because I'm a playmaker. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. What are we talking about? Let's not act like Jalen Hurts. Like, do I gotta read the numbers of Jalen Hurts without this nigga AJ Brown? Like, let's not do that. If you think random, if you really think that taking away a top 5 to 7 and sometimes maybe top 3 receiver
you
from
can't
your fucking
ruin
team,
the team
and you're not getting
like that,
but you're not giving him
the
you're not replacing him with a valuable option because although you saying he ruined the team, he also demands double teams. He also is a one-on-one demon. So if you saying that Jalen Hurts can be better and they can basically make up for him being off the field, brother, you ain't really changed Jalen Hurts play quarterback.
No,
bro.
and this is
hold on, please. The problem is he's letting early. AJ Brown showed himself this season. He showed his ass that he's not. He showed himself the typical diva thing that hurts receivers. I played receiver, so I know it.
But the crazy thing is, he literally said this after they won the Super Bowl. The man came out and posted, "I was not really moved. I enjoyed dominating."
He accomplished the ultimate thing as anybody who's never touched a football field and said, "Oh, this wasn't what I thought. I just want to get my stats now." He attacked his team on. He attacked his team on shit. And then also you can't talk that much, my nigga. And then you drop passes when the game's on the line.
I agree with that.
You can't do that.
I agree with that.
But how many times did he catch passes when the game was on the line? See, the thing about niggas like, hold up. The thing about, hey, random, I'm not gonna hit him. The thing about niggas like you, random. Here's the thing about niggas like you. See, you saying you play receiver, but it sounds real weird because if you know the game, Young, please talk to me. If you know the game of football, right? If I have a nigga who is a dominant receiver, hold up. If I have a nigga who is a dominant receiver, who's not only helped your team win, but has shown, like, nigga, it's shown when I get the ball, nigga, it makes it easier for everybody. Like, so if you mad at that nigga, or you one of them niggas who like, You want a nigga to be a good old boy all the time, even though he's not getting fed, even though his numbers are declining. Because when contract time comes, you know what the Eagles gonna do? Your numbers don't look the same, so the money ain't the same.
Please, because this nigga does this shit all the time. Because you say I'm the type of nigga. No, I'm not asking him to be a good old boy and go to church on Sunday. I'm asking the nigga to protect his fucking team. You don't go out of your way to routinely embarrass your squad, your quarterback, just because you're not getting your stats. That's what happened.
When he got his stats, though,
they lost.
Even when he got it, like the Vikings game,
No, MJ, please, let me finish it. I am tired of letting just because he's nice at the game, just because you're nice at the game, does not mean you can talk to people how you want. Guess what, my nigga? You showed your ass. You won the Super Bowl. Your first post after winning the Super Bowl was saying, I thought it was going to mean more. I guess I just do me. You can't do that. So I'm not going to let that shit go. We understand how good he is, but you cannot let a guy who routinely disrespects your head coach every single chance it feels like he gets. And
I want the record to show. I want the record to show that Jalen Hurts without AJ Brown, 12, 19, and 1.
That's great. That's
Jalen, hey, with AJ Brown, 46 and 13.
We watched better receivers than him.
AJ never been an all-pro without Hurts. He has never been an all-pro without Hurts.
I ain't gonna do that with your brother. I'm telling you what the numbers say. Numbers say when I'm on the field and when you play with me, we win a lot.
We've watched better receivers than him do the exact same stuff and get shipped out of town in Philly.
This all I'm gonna say. Early. This all.
What are we doing?
Random. This all I'm gonna say.
We watched the nigga. Hey, can y'all tell me? Can y'all tell me for a second? Because he just said that, right? Talking about T.O. Can y'all tell me the next time that Donovan Abb sniffed a Super Bowl or NFC Championship?
That's it.
What is he talking about? Hey, man, get your man out of here. Hey, what J-Ro say? I'll walk shit down. Come on, man. Stop it, man. How that work for you?
Chemistry don't matter at all.
You got rid of Terrell Owens. How that work for you? The 1 year, hey, the young. The 1 year you get a fully.
Early. It's cool.
Real quick. Young, the 1 year you get a fully healthy Terrell Owens, Super Bowl.
Hey, look, early. This is what I'm saying.
Young, last point, so we can keep going.
So you're gonna let a dude disrespect your whole organization?
Random. That's what I'm saying. Random. The guys the trend that I've seen, if receivers are disrespecting their quarterbacks, their head coaches, instead of looking at the receivers, why don't we look at the people they disrespect?
Oh my God. Are we seriously doing this right now?
I'm not saying it's right that he should do it. I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, instead of being quick to ship out AJ Brown for speaking out how he feels, maybe we should look and be like, maybe Sirianni not that guy.
AJ Brown did this season help the Eagles. How does what he did off the field this season help the Eagles at all?
I don't.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that.
It doesn't help. But you're not going to find another receiver.
Even though, hold on, time out. Let me say something.
Hey, but tell you this much: when you ship him off and you go to that team over there in Boston,
let me say this.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see when he gets Drake May.
They have a better head coach. They have a better culture that will be able to handle what AJ Brown can do.
Look, let me say this so we can move on, but I'm not gonna lie. It's just this shit whole like I don't think what AJ Brown did was bad because realistically speaking, like if you was watching the tape, you would see that nigga was getting hold of a lot of passes that he should have had that could have been money. The fucked up part is you can't pop all that shit. And then the biggest moment you fucked up. But I don't have an issue with AJ Brown's doing. I don't have an issue. Because niggas,
I'll be honest, Jalen Hurts played bad, but like it's not like it was just like Jalen Hurts was putting like that 3rd and 11 to spin.
Look though, like we got to move this on. Actually, we can talk about the 49ers real quick.
How many times did you need me to see? You needed me versus the Rams, right? Save Jazz versus the Rams, didn't I? Come on, man. Stop it,
when the season was on the line early, what happened? You threw you the ball, hit you right in the hands, and you dropped it.
Random, hold on. Just a genuine question to everybody. Do we think the 49ers can make a run to the Super Bowl after they beat Philly like that? Are they still too injured?
They're too injured.
It's on the table.
They actually, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. This George Kittle injury, it's not
God damn, I totally forgot.
They're too injured. They're too injured.
The Rams just damn near lost to the Panthers.
They're gonna beat Seattle though.
They beat Seattle.
That's what I'm saying. I got them.
I'm not gonna lie. I totally forgot. Kittle towards Achilles.
Kittle towards Achilles.
But I'm not worried about all the other rosters. Really.
They open for Warner practice window, bro. They got a shot, bro. The NFC wide open, and they can definitely beat the Seahawks. and then it's a pick
The
on them and
Rams
the Rams. Like,
underperform
dude,
towards their
But hold on.
the team.
If they end up making the Super Bowl, this is going to be the
That's the
worst.
last time we saw them play the Seahawks.
I will actually respect Kyle. I won't call him a fraud.
Shanahan enters crazy comment.
Oh, now y'all not calling Kyle Shanahan.
No, if he win, nigga, if they make the bowl and he win that, hell no, I ain't gonna call that nigga no fraud. Because you already know my main issue with that nigga. Nigga be having big ass leads, be choking them shit. So that should be blown off.
Because his quarterback suck. That's why.
But like again, I'm gonna say this again, chat. We got 180 people in here. You know here, likes.
Now Matt Ryan sucks.
Let's get to the other game. Get to another game. Cause I ain't gonna lie.
That's sad.
Nigga, Herbert FC. I'm done. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
Oh, now we done?
No,
we done?
No. I'm not done with Herbert as a quarterback. I'm not done with him. Nigga, that nigga's still a top quarterback to me. But the playoff shit, bro, I ain't gonna lie. That nigga got
It's
through.
I hate y'all, bro. I hate y'all with a passion, bro.
no, go off. No,
I really fucking hate y'all, bro. No.
Put him on the big screen. Talk to him, Kobe. Put him on the big screen, Kobe. Put him on the big screen, please.
No. Y'all can't do this shit, bro. Y'all can't keep doing this shit, bro. This nigga's about to go into year 7 without a playoff win. Dak Prescott, y'all kill this man every year. Y'all kill this man every year. Y'all kill this man every year. No, y'all kill my quarterback. Hold on, let me land.
No. Kobe, here's the issue. Because you're talking to me. Nigga, I still Dak is one of the best quarterbacks in the league. He's still a top quarterback. I still think Herbert is.
Dak is better than Herbert, though, is he not? I had Dak better than Herbert.
Yes.
Yes.
Y'all both arguing about.
Y'all be getting fooled by Herbert, bro. Y'all be getting fooled by Herbert.
What does Herbert do better than Dak? Why is he better? Why is he better?
They're in the same tier. We're talking about people on the same
tier.
Bro.
Oh, you're out of your
Herbert
mind.
has never shown y'all any reason to believe that he's a better quarterback than Dakota Rain Prescott, dog. Never. And the reason this shit gets me so tight, is because, bro, what does he do? Trent, what does he do better than? What does he do better than that? Somebody tell me. Somebody who has
answer that question. Before I answer that question, how is he never showing?
What I need you to tell me what he has shown that tells you that he's better than Dak.
He put up numbers.
They both.
What is that? That's Dak Prescott.
That's what I'm saying.
Literally Dak is
He
just
put
a
up
better
numbers.
Herbert.
He's not on the Cowboys. And
They're on the same
Eagles
tier, y'all.
That's
What
This is the shit I be talking about. If Dak Prescott was
Kobe, I've seen Herbert backpacking offense without help. I have seen that.
Name the offense. No. Name the offense he backpacked. No. Name the offense he backpacked.
I think it was the year when Mike Williams got hurt and it was just Keenan. He was backpacking.
I was backpacking the offense.
Keenan.
Last year,
the same way Dak is backpacked the offense with just CeeDee Lamb.
Every year since Zeke got his money and he declined, y'all told me that the Dallas Cowboys wouldn't be nothing and that Dak Prescott was going to be shit. And never
Kobe.
The general public. I'm not
let him cook.
Listen. I'm not saying y'all. Trent, I only been here.
Don't explain yourself, Kobe. The nigga, come on now.
I only been here. But I'm saying,
you talking nigga who guilty, Trent.
Every year since guilty of what?
No, Kobe. I'm saying he complaining like he talking about him.
All I'm saying is every year since Zeke declined, niggas been telling me that the Cowboys offense is gonna be shit. Dak Prescott ain't never ever let the Cowboys offense be terrible. Never. You've never seen that.
I never said. That's not what I said.
I don't know, but I can't speak to you, young. I ain't been here long enough for that.
Yeah,
I ain't been here long enough.
To me, Dak has always had weapons to produce. I would never take that away from Dak. He has had that. Am I wrong for saying that?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I'm trying to figure out when Justin Herbert has it though.
But yeah, what year is Herbert not now? Keenan Allen has always been.
What has Justin Herbert showed you? He had 1 year without Keenan Allen and then had arguably the best rookie wide receiver in the league. Then what? Then Keenan Allen.
And let's be for real. Hold on.
Whoa. No, because I was hearing that Lamb was better than Smitty. No.
This why these Kobe. This why these niggas nasty. Because that year, that one.
Whoa. It got way too loud. You go finish your point early.
But that 1 year last year, one, Jim Harbaugh gets there, and two, we can argue. We can easily argue. That's Herbert's worst year last year. Tell me it ain't.
That still was a
worst
good year
year.
for Herbert, though.
That's one of Herbert's worst years. We talking about statistically, that's one of his worst years.
That's what early. I'm not talking like that. I'm just talking about backpacking an offense. That offense was Justin Herbert and a rookie wide receiver. I have never seen Dak Prescott. Let's talk about the weapons. Rookie year, he had Ezekiel Elliott, Dez Bryant. Then after that, Amari Cooper in his prime.
Who was that Dez Bryant?
Huh?
Who was that Dez Bryant when he got there?
The Dez Bryant that's let go the next year. Like, come on.
Well, we're not.
And who did they get? Kobe. Stop it, man. Kobe. They were not. No, Kobe.
I've seen Dak get. Hold up. I've seen Dak get Michael Gallup paid. I've seen Dak produce with Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks. Come on, bro.
We saw 4 games when he did not have Dez, did not have Amari Cooper. Why did they go get Amari Cooper? When did Dak take off? When they got Amari Cooper. He had Amari Cooper. Then they added CeeDee Lamb. Then they let go of Amari Cooper. But he still had CeeDee Lamb. Now they go get Michael Gallup. All of these guys y'all is talking about bigging up. These are number 2s.
Comment right there, bro.
And guess what? He always has.
Like you ain't never seen Dak backpack an offense.
You ain't never CeeDee Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb is every receiver. Herbert got. That's not cap.
Y'all have different standards, bro. This is what I'm saying.
Hold on. Young, ask him this question. Young, ask him this question. Is CeeDee Lamb not better than every receiver on the Chargers right now?
It's not even
It's better
than anything.
That's all I'm saying, bro. He has been selling a couple of games, though. He's been having some drops.
Where is CeeDee Lamb right
in the playoff game? That's all I'm saying.
Nasty.
This is all I'm saying. I'm not trying to make it seem like CeeDee Lamb ain't better. I'm not trying to make it seem like Dak hasn't had great weapons on his team. What I'm trying to get y'all to understand is we ain't seen Justin Herbert do nothing that tells you that that he's better than just flat out better than Dak Prescott.
He's done nothing. That's what we're talking about. Here's the issue I have, and I'm glad Gabe brought this up.
He got the look.
Shout out OG Gabe. Like, this is fine.
That's the original point that I made anyway.
But here's the thing. You're talking about Dak Prescott.
No, this nigga had 4 INTs in the playoff game. Then he's winning shit the better this one. In the before,
we're talking about
1 lead.
You're talking about 2 ass performance in the playoffs.
Correct. Don't.
Nigga, he only did had how many? Bro, he's in year 7. How many playoff games has he played in?
Oh,
tell me. Wait, no, Trent. No, answer that question because I have another one.
2 or 3. My bad.
He's played 3, and he's about to go into year 7. He's about to go into year 7. Tell me. Wait. Let me ask my next question. Tell me how many times. Tell me how many times Dak Prescott has missed the playoffs in his 10-year career.
Nigga, why are you acting like Herbert's teams ain't been way worse than what the fuck Dak Prescott been going through? Why are you
the Chargers last year were
why is niggas not acting like at one point the Chargers were almost giving them 30 points a fucking game? Why are we not?
Then he got a coach and still was on BS.
Y'all told me to go get him.
So then this
y'all
is my
said
problem.
Go get him some viable weapons. Y'all said go get him a coach. They went and got
MJ, hold on. This is my issue.
Hold on, Kobe.
Hold on.
Weapons?
This is my issue.
You said go and get him a coach and viable weapons. Y'all went and got him both.
You think what they just trotted out was viable weapons?
I don't. They not viable weapons.
The last 2 seasons?
It was fine. They was fine the whole year. Ain't nobody talked about him the whole year. Now all of a sudden he's losing the playoffs.
It's not even about that because I feel like that. How many times they've been to the playoffs? That shit is hella legitimate because the Cowboys for Herbert's tenure has been better than he's been going through. The problem is, yes, is Herbert a ass player performer? Absolutely. But nigga, you're arguing left cheek and right cheek when Dak Prescott getting the problem.
So this is the problem. Okay, if that's where you want to go with it, Trent. If that's where you want to go with it, Trent, then that's totally okay. Cool. The problem I have is that and not you specifically. The problem that I have with the argument is the problem is y'all brung up, oh, he's still a top quarterback in my eyes.
He is.
Outside of this podcast, the general public would not tell you that Dak Prescott is a top quarterback. And why? It's because of the playoff. It's because
is it the playoffs that basically like you feel like Trent? Do you feel like Well, anyway, Trent, whoever on here, y'all, do you feel like the playoff performances from both of them is basically what they lack? Like they don't have any playoff performances.
If Justin Herbert was a good playoff performer,
that's all I'm trying to say.
But can you be Can you be a top 5 quarterback in the league and have great regular seasons and bad playoff performances?
Was Peyton Manning a top 5 quarterback?
But yeah, no, you're right.
Lamar Jackson before Peyton even touched the ring. Let's go look at his resume in the playoff before nigga won his first ring. Look at Peyton Manning's first resume. Look at Peyton Manning before he won his ring. Look at that nigga playoff resume before.
Bro, Herbert don't got no All-Pros. He got no.
Lamar Jackson is in y'all top 2.
Got nothing to show for it. So, some passing yards.
Has Herbert ever been top 3 or top 2 in MVP votes?
No.
That is early.
Day 2023, he was
early.
That's just that 2023 was top 2 in MVP votes, and probably it had a debate to win. Dak this year would have been top 3 in MVP votes and would have had a debate to win if the team record wasn't terrible.
Nigga, do you not know I can say the same thing for 2021 Justin Herbert? That's what I'm saying. This shit applies, bro.
Jalen Hurts has MVP votes, and you just said he was below mid. Did you not say that?
These are different.
So why do we try to early? I'm not even mad about MVP votes because a lot of the times that, and especially in the past, that is a reflection of the guys in the league. It's not like that no more. Brock Purdy has MVP votes. Do I think he's better than Matthew Stafford before this season? Because Matthew Stafford was never getting MVP votes. No, I've never thought that. Just because these guys have better seasons does not make them better players. That's my whole thing. I don't criticize Justin Herbert for the play. I take that back. I don't rank Justin Herbert based off of his playoff performances.
Why not?
Because I have a lot more sample size. I think a lot can go wrong. I'm not saying he doesn't play bad. He plays terrible in playoffs. But a lot of these guys do. Lamar Jackson plays terrible in the playoffs. He's still top 3.
You know my stance on Lamar.
A lot of these guys play terrible in the playoffs. It's not just Justin Herbert.
Those are the only points that I'm making.
CJ Stroud plays terrible in the playoffs.
The only points that I'm making is y'all pick and choose when playoffs matter. That's all I'm saying.
No, CJ Stroud plays terrible in the playoffs.
Okay.
And you know what people will do? Well, he has the same amount of wins as Lamar Jackson, and he's only played 3 seasons. He has more wins than Dak Prescott. Do you think Dak is better than CJ Stroud, Kobe?
No. Yes. Of course I do.
Why do you think that?
You think Stroud's better than Dak?
CJ has more playoff wins than him. CJ Stroud has more playoff wins than Dak.
That's the point that I'm making. The only point that I originally tried to make is we pick and choose when playoffs matter. That's all. That's all.
That's what I'm saying early. Not early. Kobe, I don't care for the play. No, I shouldn't say that. When that comes to ranking just how guys play and what their ability is, I don't care about the playoff. If you want to say this guy plays bad, sure. If you want to, of course. I just say you can't talk about the playoffs when there are guys. Brock Purdy has a lot more playoff wins. Jalen Hurts has more playoff wins than Dak. I don't think they're better than Dak.
Nigga, Jalen Hurts has more playoff wins than Lamar Jackson.
Like, that's why it doesn't matter. The playoffs is about
and Josh Allen.
Yeah, like he's not better than them.
And Joe Burrow.
There's nothing wrong with that.
He might be second behind only as far as like active, probably Matthew Stafford.
Yeah,
Matthew Stafford, maybe maybe A-Rod, and then Patrick Mahomes.
He's just gonna go.
I'm not saying Dak can't back the offense.
I'm not even saying that the playoffs don't matter. All I'm saying is, can we be consistent in if this guy is terrible because of the playoffs, or this guy isn't as good because of the playoffs, then that guy has to not be as good because of the playoffs too. That's all. That's the only point I'm trying to make.
Yeah, because how do you have Herbert top 5?
Hold on. Donnie, you raise your hands first, so go ahead.
What I was just going to say.
Take the white man. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, well, I also haven't talked much, but what I was just going to say was like, when are we just going to accept the fact that there are only 2 quarterbacks in the NFL that are currently in the NFL that play up to the standards we expect them in the postseason? There's only 2. And it's Patrick Mahomes and it's Josh Allen. So if we're going to, and I agree with you, Kobe, if we're going to criticize other guys, then obviously we need to be fair and whatnot. But I also think, standing up here saying, oh, Justin Herbert, oh, like all this stuff about him, same with Dak, like both of them, like saying all these things about them just because they struggle in the postseason. Guys, there's only 2 quarterbacks in the league that their numbers are better in the playoffs. It's Patrick Mahomes and it's Josh Allen. That's it. Nobody else. Not Lamar, not Herbert, not Burrow. No one. Just those.
Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford.
No, Stafford's numbers are not better in the postseason. Like they're about. You can argue they're about the same. They're not better. Josh Allen's numbers are better. Patrick Mahomes' numbers are better. No one.
Oh, you mean their numbers rise?
Yeah,
they rise.
Yeah.
Yes, like those two are playoff risers. No one else is. So, in my opinion, and that's also a large, another good reason why I think those are the two best quarterbacks in football. But
Brock Purdy numbers pretty nice in the playoffs too.
I think the stuff about like the Herbert and Dak stuff, listen, it's unfortunate. Herbert played bad. I was able to watch the all 22. It wasn't pretty. And it's not like his team wasn't really helping him either, but he himself also missed a lot of open reads. He himself ran into sacks. Wasn't pretty. But I also agree with Jan in the fact that we have a larger sample size of the regular season than the postseason. And I believe we shouldn't completely knock a guy down when we have all those other 17 games. So that's just my take on it. Random, you can go ahead, man.
So like Donnie said, to give you an example, there's only in the history of the NFL, there's only one person who playoff rises. It's Patrick Mahomes. Brady's close, but he's a little bit below. Now, if we're looking at the thing when
you don't know who Joe Montana is, apparently.
Yeah, you don't know Josh Allen.
But the only reason. Okay, so I was going to.
I get your point. Continue.
We get your point.
Yeah, but it's before free agency and after free agency. But that's a whole other thing. We're not ready here for. I'm only going to say this because I got to dip to the BSS. The only reason I'm saying this though, when I looked at how Justin Herbert played, it was only a matter of time because, mind you, I guess we need to be honest. What he did this year, he lost 2 All-Pro tackles. That's what happened. He lost 2 All-Pro tackles. Things happen. But the thing about how he played, like you said, I don't have the All-22, Donnie. I don't have those kind of resources you got. But even I could tell from the game. And also, they had chances to win. Drake May in the first half, we ain't never seen that guy play like that all season. Gave away multiple turnovers. They had chances to at least even at a point.
Playoff jitters.
Whatever you want to call it. Whenever you call it. But it was also a matter of time because the Patriots are going to get to him. So you needed to have, at least for me, the way I looked at it, how much of a cushion can Justin Herbert have before they got to him? Milton Williams was back, and you want to know how good Milton was? Look at that last play that he got when he smacked Justin Herbert. Threw that center right off of him and smacked him. So that's how I looked at it. I think we just need to I've at least for me personally, I've always been honest about Justin Herbert. At his best, he could be top 10, but he's probably like 15 to 7. That's just
random.
15, nigga.
I'm gonna let you finish. I just need you to answer this in your closing.
Yeah.
For all the arguing that you just did for Justin Herbert when I was talking about Dak Prescott, I need you to tell me where Dak Prescott is if Justin Herbert all the way back there.
So this is what I'm saying. All I'm saying is I've said this before. I look at people in tiers. Herbert and Dak are in the same tier. They're in the same tier to me.
And what tier is that though?
We're just talking about. So let me give you an example. Let me give you a pretty good example. We all know because we've all been in the airport at least once in our life. You know that horizontal escalator that they put in the airport? They're all on the same escalator. They're just in different spots depending on how they play on a certain week.
I ride a private jet. I was talking about.
They're all on the same horizontal escalator. So the only reason I sit there and I say is that Herbert had his chances to win, but I'm like everybody else. People kept trying to put him in this place where he just doesn't belong. Whether or not it's because the Chargers just had this incredible injury. It's like somebody put a curse on them. It's not just this. This was happening to Phillip Rivers too. This was happening before that, where everybody just gets hurt. Whatever they say. It's just that Herbert is what we know he is. He's
Dan Fouts too.
Right. If everything's right, he could be great. But you could say that about Herbert. You could say that about Darnold. You could say that about a lot of quarterbacks in the league.
So just real quick though, random. Your tier, like tier 1 would be like Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, I think me personally, obviously this year is almost down, and I have been very honest about my. Trent can tell you. The year that when he went on the road all 3 games, I was the first motherfucker in front of the line saying this motherfucker can't do this. I think Mahomes is in the tier by himself with everything
I think that's dead now. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think if you realistically don't think that Josh Allen is in the same tier as Patrick Mahomes and the big 2-6, you just living off nostalgia.
We talking about Josh Allen, who every time he sees Mahomes in the playoffs, he walks off with a loss. But
I'm not hearing that. He gets 13 seconds.
Still same talent wise.
So this is what I'm saying. I think me personally, Mahomes in the tier by himself. If everybody has the same talent, Mahomes is by himself. Then it's Lamar, Josh, and Burrow. If everybody's by himself, then Herbert is in the third tier. That's how I feel. We're just talking about the same tier.
How big is that third tier?
That third tier is probably.
Is Stafford not in tier 2?
You could. If somebody told me Stafford's in tier 2, I wouldn't fight them on that. I wouldn't fight them on that because I think this year he's played very well. Other than a few times, which is crazy. Like, why were the Panthers able to figure just Matthew Stafford out and nobody else could really? But that's a whole nother discussion for another day. But that's just how I feel. Now, Herbert had his chances to win the game or at least play better, and he didn't. And I thought that was really bad for him. But also, I'm not surprised because I just know who he is. Things have to be right. And also this year, we saw him be a warrior, but also he lost two all-pro tackles. Keenan Allen, who every commentator will tell you, he's one of the best receivers on third down. He had as many drops as catches on Sunday. All right. So it's just the whole thing. They just weren't good enough, but they chose the Patriots because they were young. They had all this stuff that they could beat them when that wasn't true. Just look at the history of the Chargers. Look at the history of the Chargers when Herbert has been their quarterback. I don't think this was that surprising other than I thought at one point they tried to kill Herbert. That O-line did not care about, bro. That's how it felt like. You would have thought the Patriots were the freaking purple people eaters, the way they were rushing them.
Look, I've heard.
I just want to dead. I gonna lie. I think
for Herbert
for the last 2 or 3 seasons, man, that Patrick Mahomes here by himself. That's an old take, bro. That's an old take.
I'm the only person who didn't overrate him.
That's an old take now.
Yeah, I'm the only person who didn't overrate him. Justin Herbert has always been where I thought he was. If things are right, you could put him in the top 10, maybe closer to the top 5. But if things are bad like they were today, he's not in the top 10. If you're telling me 12 to 15, that's where he's at. He's a third-tier quarterback. He's not elite, but he's not fucking ass either. He's just mid. That's what he's always been, is mid. And motherfuckers need to think about that. That's how I feel about it.
I don't know about mid, but I hear you.
I think
I ain't gonna lie. Again, if we're speaking about Patrick Mahomes, that tier 1 by itself.
Mind you, I'm not saying he's Tua. He's obviously better than Tua. But I'm not gonna fucking say he's Lamar Jackson either. I think that's fair.
But middle of the pack. You think that's middle of the pack?
Well, that's the definition of Sam Darnold is mid. Sam Darnold is mid. There's nothing wrong with
Prescott.
You think Sam Darnold, Justin Herbert in the same tier?
He's a tier below, but if depending how he's a tier below.
So where would you put Trevor Lawrence then? Is he below or is he in that?
He's in the same tier as Sam Darnold to me. There's nothing wrong with that. Y'all have just been convinced that mid is bad. Brady was mid and it worked.
Hey, young. If you ever lay down with a girl and after y'all was done doing the deal, you looked her in the eye and said, "How was it?" And she said, "Mid." Nigga, what's your feelings now?
Early messing around and playing quarterback are 2 different levels of mid.
Look though, no
man would break my heart, nigga.
It was mid. No bullshit. So look, Kobe, I'll start with you. How are we feeling about the game overall? That Patriots and Chargers game. What was your overall thoughts?
I didn't like the game at all. To be honest with you, I didn't like the game of the whole weekend. That was the one that I was like, damn, this joint is actually kind of terrible. I mean, if you look at the box score, you'd be like, oh, it won't that bad. Like, I think Drake May still had 270 yards or something. So if you looked at the box score after the game, you'd be like, oh, this might have been actually a decent game. That shit was terrible. That was a terrible game. That was a terrible watch. There's nothing about it that I truly enjoyed. I always have a Justin Herbert hate watch going on. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I do. It's because of conversations like these. It actually doesn't have much to do with Justin Herbert at all. I'm gonna be honest with you. The way that people feel about Dak Prescott because he's on the Cowboys, that's the way that I feel about Justin Herbert. I don't have no problem with Justin Herbert. As a matter of fact, I actually think he's a pretty good quarterback. My only problem with Justin Herbert is the conversations that come with Dak Prescott. That's my only problem with him. So I always have a Justin Herbert hate watch going on. But yeah, I didn't think it was a great game. I'm more excited about this weekend's game that the Patriots will play than I was about that game. I kind of seen what was gonna happen.
So you know, so crazy. Because they talking about we skipped the 9 and shit like that. The same shit that you just said, I feel the same about the 49ers. Because it was a big win. I feel like the more talking point about that game is obviously Philadelphia.
It's obviously the Eagles.
It's obvious. Come on.
I gave Purdy his props though. Purdy
ball.
Here's the thing. The 49ers game
at the end.
Yeah, the 49ers and Brock Purdy did what they needed to do to win. Here's the thing. Outside of you, Jonathan, I don't think a lot of people going to take the 49ers now just because of how and I said it. I love what Shanahan and Brock Purdy have done in lieu of all the injuries that have happened. But after the Greg Kittle injury, outside of this offensively riddled Eagles team, I'm not sure that y'all can go and beat, you know what I'm saying, and do like really great things in the playoffs anymore. I really like y'all coming into the playoffs, but Kittle tearing an Achilles, it kind of makes it tough now. So the talking point is no longer really y'all, even though y'all won. I just don't feel like the talking point is really the 49ers no more.
The season's chalk. With that.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm saying. Like it's
Donnie, what happened?
No. It's just I just want to add on to Kobe's point. Like, you know, all these injuries with on the defensive side of the ball with Fred and Bosa and all this, like it's tough, but like you could still realistically maybe say like, okay, maybe we can just obviously it won't be great, but we can just keep it together with glue because we have Robert Saleh, and obviously they have they're having all those wide receiver injuries too. But Kittle, I think Kittle is probably the biggest loss yet, just due to the fact that we are legit talking about the best blocker in the league, considering the right side of their O-line is awful. Like legitimately some of the worst right tackle situation maybe in the league, at least bottom 5. Not to mention arguably the best receiving weapon right now. I mean, he may not get the targets that CMC does, but he's still that's
the best receiving weapon.
That he is the best.
And he's still and even though he don't get the target CMC get, he's still good for 8 catches a game.
Exactly. Like I think the Kittle was. I think this is what's finally going to snap them, just due to the fact that they ask him to do so much for that offense, and it's because he can do it. It's because legitimately a lot of people up here believe like he is one of the 5 best tight ends to ever play the game, and he is one of those conversations with how talented he is. But now that he's gone, you can't have him block. You're losing another elite receiving threat. God bless.
This is real.
Yeah.
Something close to it.
Donnie, I would hear you, but George Kittle has missed 6 games this year. And
look how bad the Niners were when he wasn't on the field.
I think it just gets a little different.
This is
You
playoff
remember them
football.
in the beginning of the year with Jake Tongas?
Bro,
I think it just gets a little different, bro. I think it just gets
all right, then let me ask you guys: if Kittle isn't their biggest loss, who is it?
They beat the Rams and they beat the Bears.
Because I think what they asked Kittle to do on offense, legitimately,
it's
I don't know. There's not a tight end in the NFL who has a bigger plate, at least in terms of everything they have to do.
Yeah, you're right.
Outside of maybe Trey McBride, and that's
he's the best all-around tight end in football.
Yeah, but
yes, like that. He's legitimately when Trent Williams was missing games, they would ask him to essentially be the blindside protector because they didn't trust anyone else to do it.
Yeah, but
when they lost all those wide receivers, they had to have him step up and go against most teams' number 1 options, and he would. He's George Kittle. And he can beat those options. Like I just think like. Losing Kittle, I think this is what snaps them. I don't think they beat Seattle.
Yeah, I think it's.
I just don't know, man. Shout out Kyle. He's putting up a historic coaching season. You can't replace this kind of player.
They throwing shit at the wall right now, bro. They throwing shit at the wall right now. Them niggas, they activated Fred Warner, dog. They literally opened up his practice window. Like, if that don't scream to you, they're like, hey, bro, we just praying right now. If that don't scream, we praying.
No, them niggas desperate.
And Kobe, you know why they're doing Kobe, you know why they're doing this too. They're doing it because the playoffs has not been this open in maybe my entire life. Yeah. Exactly. They could mess around and win this thing. They really could. But
y'all are falling for the media bait. The playoffs.
Don't tell me the Rams, because the Rams is damn near lost to the Panthers.
Yeah, that's
they
fine.
should have lost.
One game to the next. One game to the next is different in the playoffs, though.
I'm hearing you. But Kyle Shanahan and McVay, those series have always been close no matter what.
Yeah.
Always. Even when the Rams had that super team. Hold on.
He's not
Even when the Rams had that super team in 2022, they still almost
lost.
lost.
Super team. That was a super team.
You
Wait,
think the Rams
2022 when the winner gets
No,
we're not gonna have that conversation.
We're not gonna get into that. But
okay, that's
again,
fine. We don't have to. We don't have to. That's fine.
The Rams.
If it won't, it was damn close.
Who do y'all think the Rams are about to play this weekend? Y'all think they're playing the 49ers?
Don't they play the Bears?
Y'all
the
think
Bears can beat the Rams.
Listen.
Hell, we'll get
this is why I'm saying y'all fall for the media bait. I don't know why.
I'm not going that far, Yon. I ain't going that far.
Losing, bro.
Okay.
The Rams.
Yon. All I know is my preseason Super Bowl prediction is still alive. That's all I know.
It's not. And who do y'all think's coming out there? I'm not trying to jump, but we just talked about one superhero. He's still out there. Who y'all think's coming out?
There's a super team.
Trent, how about this? Trent, pick the next game. We can talk about
super team defense still in the AFC.
No.
What happened, Matt?
Oh, go ahead, Matt. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Matt.
Talk about that, Donnie. Why would you?
You said what, Matt?
Nothing.
To me, don't be surprised if the Niners win this game. They can win this game.
I got the Niners.
We're gonna get to that. Hold on. We're gonna get to that. But
we should probably bite the bullet with me and Matt, shouldn't we, Trent?
About what? Oh yeah. Yeah. Mister, the Jags are gonna win the Super Bowl because we're gonna get Chad. We're gonna get to Chicago. We're gonna get to, but Matt and all in the chat too. That y'all, Dave. I wish you was here, Dave. Because I told you this shit was gonna happen. Well, I'm gonna start with you though, Matt. You said the Jags gonna win the Super Bowl. Niggas got bounced in the first round. Josh Allen, masterclass. Nigga missed like 7 passes the entire game. 80 completion percentage. Nigga snapped. What's your thoughts on the game?
Well, first and foremost, I'll just say that I obviously was wrong. They're not.
You said that in real life?
Yeah.
And then Kobe, he had said last week.
I know I've been gone for like 3-4 weeks.
You didn't think, Kobe. We just had a conversation. If Trevor Lawrence wins the Super Bowl, he's the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar of the NFL.
And
Donnie
co-signed it.
And Donnie laid the blueprint for this.
And he
semi co-signed.
By the way, timeout. Trent, you worded that completely wrong.
I said that word for word.
Trent. No. You said he's the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar of the NFL. Well, first off, I didn't co-sign.
No.
I don't follow the NBA like
I worded it wrong. I meant to say of football. The focal point.
I don't co-sign Kareem because I don't follow basketball like that.
Yeah, no, I'm just adding on to what Donnie.
I don't follow basketball.
What?
No. It's fine.
I don't think people understand.
It's fine. Hold on, it's fine.
Yo, coach.
It's fine. Hey, shout out to the camp. We're gonna talk about the camp.
And if Trevor Lawrence wins the Super Bowl, he's like the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar of the NFL.
Why? I didn't say that.
Super Bowl. Can somebody name another athlete in American history that has won championships at the state high school level, the collegiate championship level, and the Super Bowl? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Maddie kind of took my take because I said this a few weeks ago, but he changed the
co-sign.
I said was, listen, no, that I didn't bring up Kareem. I don't follow basketball like that.
You actually got to be elite.
When my take was, if T-Law did win the bowl, which I think is very possible with how good the Jags are right now, I do believe from the beginning until the end, I don't know if I can name a more successful career from high school, college, and pros than T-Law at the quarterback position. Because we're looking at high school. We're looking at high school. One of the highest recruits of all time, multi-state champion, won the Natty, #1 pick, and won the Super Bowl. The only thing he'd be missing is a Heisman.
He wouldn't be more successful than Peyton Manning.
He wouldn't be more Manning, Brady.
Manning never won a Heisman or a Natty.
This from my goddamn screen.
I don't think I said anything wrong, by the way. I didn't bring up Kareem.
I didn't
bring up Kareem. That was not me.
No, I'm talking about Maddie.
No. I'll say I was the one that said something wrong because I worded that absolutely terribly. I said of the NFL. I meant to.
Yep.
I see that. Stop.
God telling you lying.
Time out. And I just said championship, right? And then of course, like you got like guys like Christian Brown who have done that before. What I should have said was that he was the focal point. He's the quarterback. We always give quarterbacks props for winning, even if they're just there for the ride, right? And the fact that, and Trent, you brought up the fact, yeah, he's not elite. You're right. I agree with you. But that wasn't my point. The point was the fact that he was playing great in all three levels, and he's going to have the accolades as the focal point. What's up, Kobe? What you got to say?
Do we not know who Lawal Cinder is? Like,
bro,
putting his name in vain with Trevor Lawrence. Like,
don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't.
No. We are done with the 60s and 70s. Why are we giving this guy credit?
You dared.
You talked about it. That we ain't talking about it. You the one that said it.
You the one who said it, Mud, not me.
It's just certain stuff. And here's the thing.
Like, why are we disrespecting?
I understand what you was trying to do. It's just certain stuff that you just shouldn't do. You shouldn't do it.
You can't use him.
Like you like there's just certain people. There's just certain people's names for athletic reasons and life reasons that you just shouldn't mention when talking about people such as Justin Herbert. Because here's the thing. Here's the point that I want to make to you. In 50, 60 years from now, they're gonna look at somebody like Trevor Lawrence and gonna be like, they're gonna find that tape, Maddie, and they're gonna be like, the hell is this guy talking about? Why did he say something like that? You want to know why? Because Kareem's name is still gonna ring bells. Kareem's name is still gonna ring bells. Forever. You know who's won't? They're still gonna be telling stories about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You know who won't? They're gonna be. You know who they. You know who they. Even and here's the thing. Here's what I'm trying to say. Because I understand the point that you were making. Even if Trevor Lawrence were to win a Super Bowl, they would not be talking about that man 60 years from now. There's just tears to life. There's just tears to life.
No, they're going to be talking terror stories about Lawrence and then the Cohen for this year before they ever start talking about him.
Okay, all right. Yeah, back to what I was saying. Yeah, right. So about the Jags losing, right? I said they were going to win the Super Bowl, right? I will say that I was not like I was wrong, but like y'all are on my case a little bit too much for this, right? Now,
no, not me.
Nigga, you said they were.
Maybe not you specifically, right? But they lost by 3 points. They missed a 52-yard field goal. Granted, that's difficult. It's Cam Little. He's capable of making those. They missed that. They had the fourth down conversion within their own 10 that literally if Trevor Lawrence just said,
Maddie.
It's not that black and white. It's not that black and white.
No.
Young.
I wouldn't let you get this off. No, I wouldn't let you get. Daddy, I would let you get this off. You and Donnie came up here last week and tried to tell everybody up here the Jags are better at everything than the Bills. What the Bills do the best, the Jags are gonna stop it. I'm not trying to hear, they missed the field goal. Out of that game,
we said in the
young.
We said in the shootout, who would we want between Josh Allen and the Jags? Y'all went with the Jags.
I told y'all if the game is close.
No, you didn't. No, you said that Josh Allen was going to go crazy, and I agreed with you. And I literally said I could see a scenario.
If the game is close,
if the game is close, you want Josh Allen. Y'all wanted Trevor Lawrence. Y'all wanted the Jags.
I didn't say anything about Trevor Lawrence. I said if the game is close at the end, Josh Allen's going to win. That is what I said.
That's what
you know that if Liam Cohen ran the ball, which I know that you
do. You can say that. We can't. I'm not giving you this fade. You can say that about everybody. You can say it about everybody. Look, this is football. All of these coaches.
You're not allowing it, bro.
All of these coaches, bro. If you do something that you should have done, you will win. Yes, but in the moment you don't do it. This is why. I try to say, coaching matters all the time.
So much.
But when you are playing these superheroes,
I think the Jags deserve, even with me saying that they missed the field goal, even with me saying that that Trevor Lawrence should have gotten that first down, I still think they deserve to lose the game because Liam Cohen shot him in the foot and stopped running the ball after the first quarter, and that's why I think yes, ultimately I was wrong because of that. But we're not going to act like it was egregious, even though Josh Allen had a masterclass of a performance. If Liam Cohen made that one simple adjustment that he has been doing all year, so great, running the ball. We're not having this conversation right now. That's all that I'm saying.
Yeah, we are.
But we are.
I know, and I get that. I'm just saying that we're not going to act like Josh Allen is going to play a team better than this. Do you agree?
Next week?
I don't know how good you think y'all were.
Y'all niggas blew the bed.
See, and I think that's what I was saying last week.
That's the point.
Y'all are not.
Y'all weren't the world beaters that y'all were supposed to be.
What team is Josh Allen going to play that's better than this Jags team?
The Texans.
The team he just played.
The Texans.
He's about to play the Texans. He's about to play the Broncos, who is a better team than y'all.
A better team.
And then he's going to play the Texans, who are a better team. You know why?
Why did the Jaguars beat them by 2 scores?
Because it's the regular season, Donnie. That's the point I'm trying to make to y'all, man. This is playoff football. This is
the same guy
where guys are just out here. These guys, when you're playing Josh Allen in the playoffs, you can't. There's no. He should have ran the football. That's not what it is. It is what is your quarterback going to do?
Who would you guys want more in the playoffs, Liam Cohen or Sean Payton? If it's so, why they about 2 scores? Who would you guys trust more to game plan the game win? Like, what are we talking about? We want Sean Payton.
But the Broncos might run into the same.
Okay, I could also say I trust Liam more than I trust Joe Brady.
No, see cue ball. See y'all need to stop half listening and understand the context of what we're talking about.
Well, no. I'm not. I didn't match dragging it. I'm willing to accept my.
When I said playoffs don't matter, it's about when I'm ranking quarterbacks. When we're talking about playoffs and the difference in the playoff football versus regular season, it 1,000% matters.
I'm willing. I'm willing to accept my L. Like everything I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. Can I say this real quick? Everything I said about that game happened. I just picked the wrong team to win because you can go back. I said, how are the Bills going to win this game? If Josh Allen turns back into 2021 Josh Allen, that's how they win the game. And to me, I said that's hard to predict because playing at that high level consistently like he did does not happen often. Hold on. Can I finish? I went on record, and I've said it before, that is the greatest 2-game playoff stretch I probably have ever seen in my entire life for a quarterback. He was literally flawless in those 2 games against the Patriots and the Chiefs. If he were to turn into that, then yeah, he would have won. And guess what? That's exactly what he did. Because he completed 80% of his passes, 3 total touchdowns, 300 total yards. He did not make almost a single mistake.
At the possibility of him going
and by the way, hold on, time out. By the way, real quick. I also said the Bills wouldn't be able to stop the run. They couldn't. And I'm blaming Cohen because not running the ball is a stupid move. That's all I need. But let me just keep going. I said that. I said they wouldn't be able to stop the run. I said the Bills wouldn't be able to run the ball. They couldn't run the ball. They couldn't at all. But despite all that, Josh Allen turned into 2021 Josh Allen and did what he did. And I went on record and said if he did that, they were going to win.
Y'all are acting like the man the reason they lost is because y'all misplaced the guy y'all talked about, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He threw 2 picks.
I never compared that to Kareem. So don't put that.
Maybe not you, but y'all are talking about everything else. That man did not play good enough.
That had nothing to do with his level of play.
I completely agree with you.
And if he runs the ball, you're taking the ball out of T-Law's hands. Cool, that's ball. You're not blowing a team out.
You probably would have won.
Unless you're Kyle Shanahan. He's the only one I've seen do it. Other than that, you're trying to match Josh Allen. You have to match Josh Allen. There's no
exactly.
That's why to me it was always crazy when you said he can go back to 2021. That is why Josh Allen.
That's why they would have won the game. The possibility of him going back to 2021 should have gave you the thought that
he had.
Don't go against.
I said
no. We're not going to say that he didn't match Josh Allen, especially when in the clutch in the 4th quarter.
He didn't match Josh Allen.
I'm not. Listen.
I'm not talking about in the clutch. That's not what I'm talking about matching. If you're playing a perfect Josh Allen, who I said Josh Allen's going to be a superhero, your quarterback cannot make mistakes like that. The only time you guys have seen Josh Allen lose football game is if he's making mistakes, one, and if he plays perfect, the other guy better play perfect. Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, those guys are playing perfect.
I think expecting someone to play perfect is a little unreasonable, though.
But I'm not for every other quarterback. I agree.
Oh yeah,
for Josh Allen, it's not even perfect that he has to play. But when he's playing, this guy might be the best quarterback in the league type of football. You have to match him.
I mean,
that's what you have to do. You have to match.
What other way did you guys? But at the end of the day, like Josh, like you cannot sit up here and say this is not one of his 3 best games he's played in the postseason because it is. Legitimately, this is one of the 3 best postseason games he's ever played. And to me, expecting that as great, and I'm Josh Allen FC. You know this. I love Josh Allen. I think he's the 2nd best keeper in the league. Blah blah blah. Expecting that when all the disadvantages were against him, that's why I was skeptical. That's why I picked the Jaguars. However, I still went on record and said if Josh Allen didn't play at that level, they were going to win. And that's exactly what happened.
I guess my question is, we've seen even Patrick Mahomes not do anything in the regular season, and for 4 games, beat Patrick Mahomes. We've seen Joe Flacco be garbage, and then for 4 games, he hoops. We've seen Eli Manning not be doing anything. For 4 games, they can hoop. Why is it out of the room to think Josh Allen we're talking about, for 4 games cannot give you this football?
That's what I'm saying. If he can go head to head with Mahomes and go bar for bar,
it's not that, Young. It's not that. Like, we can bank on it, but once again, like, this level of play that's just not something that I could just feel comfortable saying, oh yeah, he's going to be playing at one of the best levels of his career. Especially when he plays.
Hold on, Maddie. You're saying you can't bet on a elite talent playing in the prime of his career, not playing the best football of his career for 4 games.
I'm not saying for 4 games, because this was the wild card round that we were talking about. For that one game against the Jags, that again, if he lost, that would make or break 4 games. Forget 4 games. 1 game at a time, right?
Why can't 1 game Josh Allen play out?
That's what I'm saying. That's even worse.
You didn't think it was possible for the Jags defense to contain Josh Allen?
I didn't. Yes. I thought it was going to be a shootout. I thought it was going to be a shootout.
No, Maddie, I'm going to be honest. I don't think the Jags have the personnel to contain him. I think Denver and Houston do. I don't think the Jags had the personnel to do it. Personally.
I don't think Walker and Hines Allen.
I guess then that's just the disconnect. And like,
I mean, do you think Josh Hines Allen and Trayvon Walker are what they got in Denver?
Are Nick Benito, John Cooper, Zach Allen, or Daniil Hunter?
I don't think that's the same thing.
I don't think they're a better defense than.
Yeah, like, that was just, to me, I feel like anybody of this type of talent can go on a heater at quarterback, especially. It doesn't matter who. That's why I'm always saying I'm not betting against these superheroes. Even Lamar Jackson can go on the super. He can do the same thing, and he has.
Can I finish it? Can I finish it with this one thing?
Hold on. I wasn't betting against a heater. I was just betting against the fact that he was going to win, because if we're being honest, they didn't win by. It's not like they blew them out. It was a close game. Trevor Lawrence.
You're not trying to. Nobody said he was going to blow them out. It's the playoffs. It's rare you see teams blow people out. They're in the playoffs for the reason. The Jags are a very good football team. Nobody said they weren't the Panthers in the sense they barely got in. These guys play good football all season. So I expected
they were the hottest
team
at the NFC going into the playoffs.
Yeah, I expected it to be a close game. It's just 4 minutes left. If the game's close, you don't want to be in that situation.
Don't go against Josh Allen.
That's
I agree.
Donnie, what was you saying? Matt, your shit cut out again. So you know right now. Your shit just cut out. Donnie, what was you saying?
I mean, this is we're looking at it on, then we can move it on. If I picked the Jags to win and whatnot, if I picked a team that I thought was out schemed them, I thought they matched up better against them, and they were the hotter team, and they had home field advantage, and they lost, there's nothing I can do but just accept the L. That's just really all I'm going to say, because Josh Allen obviously put up arguably is one of his 3 best playoff performances of all time. Shout out to him. He's a superhero. But, with all those advantages, if I'm wrong, so be it. That's basically the NLBO.
And again, I said I wouldn't be surprised if they lost either, because a lot of times that wins football games is what y'all are saying. It's just
being flat out
as
better.
if Josh Allen can't do that was always crazy to me.
I didn't say that. I did not say that.
No, but y'all are saying, like, as far as likelihood of him doing it was like he has to revert to 2021 Josh Allen. Like, that was just
that's like something crazy. No, that's a snap.
Not crazy at all. These are the same reasons why. It's the same reason why people say he's better than Mahomes right now.
Yeah,
I mean, I never thought it was crazy to say that he could play like that. I
didn't say it was crazy. I just said all I said was I don't know if I would bank on it or I would bet on it due to the fact that I thought the Jags matched up better in most ways. That's all.
I agree.
Yeah, you just lied. That guy just.
I'm gonna be honest. He played a clean football game, but as far as he did, he played like. No, I'm saying he played good. I'm not saying he didn't. He played really, really, really good. But this is not.
This isn't 2021
Allen. If y'all 2021 Allen is running through the AFC. And that's what I'm saying. I don't even think he has to be 21 Allen. He just needs to play clean, and when the explosive play needs to be made, he makes it. That was what he did.
I agree.
That's all he has to do. That's all Mahomes does.
I agree.
moving on, talking about this last game before we talk about the All Pros for a little bit before we head out and predictions. It's Chicago, nigga. Woo. You know what I'm saying? Young, start with you as a former member. You still a member of them, but as a member of as a member / fake not member of Caleb Williams FC. Max question again. Is it time to start having conversations about Caleb?
I mean, yeah, he shows the talent. That's what I've just been saying about Josh Allen, like the superhero abilities. Caleb has those abilities. That's
not as consistent.
Correct. That's the problem. Is you're not going to get it for the first quarter, the second quarter, but in the fourth quarter, he showed it. I mean, that fourth down was a incredible, like a 1 of 3, 4 guys in the league make that throw. And that's just what I've always said is the talent's there. It's just the consistency. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't think he can consistently do it this year, at least. And he's in year 2. He's only in year 2. He's not comfortable in the pocket doing it. That's why he likes to get outside and make it. But that can only take you so far if you don't have a super team around you. Like I don't think Mahomes was out there freelancing his year 2, but he had Tyreek, Kelsey, Andy Reid. Like as much as I love Ben Johnson, that's not the weapons he's working with. So we need to respect him. I don't think he's better than, I think he's too inconsistent to kind of put him where I'm seeing people put him.
BK, so you was a Caleb Williams hater at one point, so.
Yeah, I revert. I take back everything I said. Yeah, he that's a dog right there. Like everything. I even said I took Penix, which I completely I'm off that. Like this team's good. Like Caleb, he's starting to enter those talks that if he can put together a complete playoff run of this type of football, he's going to enter some nasty talks. Like he's like his ability. It's so like it's Mahomes-esque. Like he can make his abilities. No, it is Mahomes-esque.
He needs to get so much better at instruction.
No. I didn't say his game. I said his
abilities.
Abilities, not his game.
Like raw talent.
Yeah, no, and his abilities is so elite.
Raw talent, that's fine. But my problem is people are going to misconstrue that for you saying that he is going to be better than Mahomes, or he is Mahomes, right? And it's he's Mahomes. He's better than Jordan Love. He's better than guys like
see
not yet.
Young, this is what I'm talking about.
Not yet, BK.
Mahomes' abilities, like that by itself, it's
God
ain't landing. But I think Caleb's really turned like his note. Like he's a great QB, and I think people should start respecting him more.
Donnie, how you feel about the game and Caleb Williams?
I think this game and a lot of the season with Caleb, this is exactly why I had him QB1 in the draft. Because listen, he's not. Am I good? Am I lagging at all?
Yeah, you good.
We're good. Okay, you guys are glitching on my screen. My bad. But this is why I had him QB1. Like
now he's like,
we good?
Hold on.
Yo, we good?
Yo, shit. Hold on. Say something again now, Donnie. Say something now, Donnie. Oh, he's right. Hold on.
He was about to count. Caleb, to me, Caleb is good. Like he has the flashes, but he's inconsistent. But that's to me, people were getting mad because they weren't winning games. But this is what he was doing last year. It just wasn't as much structure around him as far as coaching. He's doing
literally.
But people are like, Caleb.
I just don't think. To me, he's just I think he's the weirdest quarterback in the NFL to evaluate because he is just the gap between his out of structure play and in structure play
it's wide.
It's like he'll make 5 terrible overthrows in a row, and then he'll just we all saw the play on 3rd, 4th down against the Packers. It's that, and then he'll just do something like that, and then win your team the game. Like he's just a weird guy to evaluate.
If he can,
like I was gonna say it before I laid out. Like this is why I had him QB1 in the draft because he just had abilities that
you can't
only
teach.
Only the elite guys in the NFL had, and I knew he wasn't going to come into the NFL. I knew this right away because there was a lot of refinement that he needed in his game. But at the end of the day, you can't teach these type of abilities. So that's why he went number 1. That's why if he continues to develop, he's going to be in the conversation of a tier 1 quarterback because he does things that you just can't teach. He's a natural playmaker and has arguably one of the best arms in football. So, yeah, it's just this game continues to show it.
Can I make a Chicago hot take, or are we gonna save that for
Now go. What you about to say?
I got them making it out the NFC. I got them beating the Rams. And
What'd you say, BK? I was up paying attention. What'd you say?
I got the Bears making it out the NFC. I got them beating the Rams. And if
BK,
they're they get to play the Niners, if they get to play the Niners.
BK, you need to understand Caleb is talented, but he's just too inconsistent to say this.
His inconsistencies is but I'm banking on him. I'm banking on him turning it up. If we can say the Jags win the Super Bowl, I am not crazy for saying Caleb.
See, BK, you don't want to do that. That's what I'm saying. Just because they say something crazy, you don't want to say, "Oh, they jump off the bridge. I'm gonna do it too." Don't do that. That's what you're doing. Do not do that.
If we can justify the Jags,
your friends don't rob a bank. Are you gonna rob a bank? No, don't. Do not fall for the bait. You watch.
There's not a lot of QBs right now in the clutch. I went over.
We clearly just watched the Packers choke that game.
They did, but Caleb also just showed when it comes down to it in the biggest stage of his career yet,
against
25 points.
Against the Crackers.
BK against the Packers,
but now I'm also the Rams just underperformed against the Panthers.
BK, BK, I have one question for you. Actually, not one good. Can you?
Yo, Matt,
keep striking him.
God, your shit is bad, man. I ain't gonna lie. Your shit is bad. I don't know what to say.
Just don't, bro.
Can I just say
the teams that have been good all season, bro. Just believe in them. That's what you should see. Unless there's something crazy, there's nothing that the Rams are one game away from being the 1 seed. That's it.
That's true. That's true.
And we would be talking about them completely different.
But for me, if it wasn't the Eagles,
the Bears' defense is not Carolina.
They're not that good, but they do make takeaways, and Stafford has shown over these past couple games they're turning the ball over.
You can't rely on turnovers like that.
I know you can't.
It's not consistent. You can't.
Yeah.
Not against.
Caleb is too inconsistent. The only thing that's redeeming about the Bears' defense is they force turnovers. I just don't see.
And like I said, Stafford, he could throw you.
And BK, I'll let you know something. BK. The Bears next year, if Caleb can make improvements, then we can have those conversations. But right now,
And next year, if he turns it up a notch, they might be the favorite.
And this year, he probably should because the
going forward, I got Chicago making out. I don't think they're winning the bowl, but as the NFC, I think Chicago makes it out, and I think they're going to be the NFC.
You're gonna be up here just saying the same thing next week that Donnie and them just did with the Jazz. You're gonna be doing
that's not the same. That's not the same.
Yes, that is.
No, it's not.
It is the same. But
you said they were gonna win. I said they're gonna make it.
I didn't say that. I picked the Rams to win it. Just saying.
Whatever. But
I picked the Rams to win the bowl.
Before we did,
promise you it's not the same.
Before we did, I want to talk about this real quick. How we feeling about the? How we feeling about the All Pros for this year?
Jamar Chase shouldn't have made All Pro. It should have been George Pickens, and that's the first.
My only complaint about this.
I have no problem with Jamar Chase making it.
I don't have a problem. I just think Pickens should have made it.
I think the offense.
I'm the biggest GP fan here. I don't even think that nigga should have made it.
I think the offense for me is perfect. I know there's the whole Drake Stafford. You can argue either way. I don't care.
You're gonna call me a hater, bro.
Gang.
Giving that nigga a whole all-purpose award though.
No, yeah.
They had it last year.
Who won it last year?
I think it was Gibbs. Gibbs last year. Saquon was the running back, and I think Gibbs was the all-purpose.
I'm looking at it right now. I'm pulling it. Hold on. I'm pulling it up. Did they have a all-purpose?
Was Quinyon better than Joey Porter?
I don't see it.
I'm not gonna lie, Young. I don't think they had that shit last year, bro.
I don't see it.
They added it specifically for him.
And I'm not gonna lie.
I thought they had it. Because I thought Gibbs was all pro, first team all pro last year.
Yeah, but I think he was made as a running back though.
So they made a new position for Christian McCaffrey.
Like I'm
not gonna lie. They might not have did it for Christian as much as they did it for Bijan because Bijan was on the second team, which is great. That's crazy to me.
I'm saying, like, it was a thing a decade ago.
I will say this though. I know we can like say it's like, oh, CMC, he gets it because he's CMC. I will say All Pro has changed over the last couple of years. Like 3 years ago, they didn't have slot; they just had 3 corners. And then last year they added the slot. And then this year, another change they made was they always had 3 linebackers. Now they only have 2. So they're constant. It's not like they just made that change just for the team. They're making changes constantly.
I don't think none of this is crazy though. Like,
well, no, I think there's one that's absolutely
some of this shit, bro. I think some of this shit goes hand in hand, bro. Like,
I think there's one of
the
them
most scrimmage yards in the NFL. You should win all purpose.
I think there's one on here that I absolutely despise.
I don't know about Jeffrey Simmons.
The one thing I hate, the one thing I hate about this is that, and I love Jack Campbell, go Hawks. He should not be over Devin Lloyd. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, Devin Lloyd. No
way. No way he should be over Devin Lloyd. Everything else, I'm not. I mean, Zach Allen's fine.
Are we stamped that Quinyon should have been CB2?
That nigga
No, but there's a lot of guys you could argue it.
No.
I would have had Joey Porter, but I mean, over Quinyon for CB.
Who did he say he could have?
Joey Porter.
I didn't hear him.
Joey Porter.
Joey Porter
for the Steelers.
No. You talking about his daddy?
No. I'm
You're not
talking
about Joey Porter Jr., bro.
Okay, shoot. I would have had him as to be over him.
I
I would have had Pat.
So
Pat didn't win the game.
So JPJ or Kamara Lassiter, who are you taking?
As far as all pro, Leicester had a better season.
I'm talking about this year.
As a corner, I wouldn't Joey Porter.
I kind of think Lassiter is a little overrated, but he's good.
I don't know about Kamari.
But you can't have him and Stanley on it. There's just no way.
Shit.
Well,
nigga,
Kamari
just
showed his ass. Exactly.
Well, the difference is they have Cooper at the slot. That's kind of a key difference.
I mean, okay, that's fair.
That's what I'm saying. JPJ, he had a great ass year. Like
I think Kevin Byard's fair. You could argue Jalen Petrie.
I know a lot of people saying Michael Parsons is not
That's
fair.
what I would have put in.
So I know
you would have put in Petrie. You would have put in Petrie. Yeah,
I would have had Hufanga.
I can get behind that. I think Zach Allen you could argue with a few other people, but that's okay.
Zach Allen should have been over Simmons, but that's fine.
They would go first team.
Yeah. Jeffrey made first.
Nick Benito didn't make it. Well, he wasn't better than one.
Well, he wasn't better than Will. No.
Yeah, and I love Nick.
Yeah. So overall, I thought it was pretty good. I thought the O-line was perfect, which that never happens.
I told y'all Bijan was winning it.
You said what?
By the way, I just want to say this real quick. Yo, chat, I got clowned in June when I said Trey McBride would be first team All-Pro. Here we are now.
You didn't get clowned?
Yes, I did. I got clowned in the group chat because everyone was saying, "Oh, he ain't getting it over Kittle or Bowers."
If them boys.
I mean, if Bowers didn't get hurt, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm so sure. Broke the reception record, but
I hear you. But Bowers
broke the reception
crazy,
record, but I'm so sure. You're right.
Trey is number one though.
1,200 yards, led the league in touchdowns for tight ends.
Hey, bro, I'm telling you right now.
You think he's better right now? I want you to say you think he's better than Brock Bowers, Donnie?
I've always thought he was better than Brock Bowers. I said that.
I'm done. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like,
I'm not getting that.
What the fuck are you talking?
What are you talking about?
I said he was better than Bowers last year.
What the fuck?
What?
Are you talking?
What are you talking about? What are you talking? Based on what?
I made a video about it. What are you
based on what?
Salute, bro. All right.
Yo, I need Josh.
Wait, hold on. So you said, hold on,
you know
Donnie,
what?
I'm trying to make
it's me, Josh.
So was Trey McBride the best tight end in football last year to you?
The best. Are you talking about timeout? Are you talking about like overall rankings and who was better just last season?
Who was the best tight end in football last year to you?
Just last season. Oh, then it was Bowers. Yeah.
So, but you just said that Trey was better.
See, now you're gonna get me mad.
Okay, but
you're about to get into the stat watching allegations.
That's what guys. No, time out. You just asked me who was the best just last season. Obviously, Bowers had the better season last year, But
Well,
as an overall player,
he's a better player last year.
Yes.
Talking about Donnie. You literally just contradicted yourself. And I'm not gonna lie, is that and your stat watching? Because the year before, the nigga Trey McBride still had a great year. You wasn't saying Brock Bowers is better than him, but when these niggas get hurt and Brock
actually,
Bowers,
I did. I said he was better than I in terms of overall rankings, just talent wise and all that. Yes, I had McBride number 2. I've had McBride number 2 for a while.
So you're telling me Trey McBride
was better than Kittle?
Better than your generation?
No, Kittle's best tight end in the league until further notice.
So how was Brock the best last season? And hold on. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm confused.
Did Trey McBride not have like 1,000 yards last year?
Yeah, he had a really
he
good
just didn't
season,
get a lot of touchdowns.
Guys, I think you're misinterpreting what I'm saying though. I'm talking about who had the better statistical season last year. Yes, it was Bowers. But as a player, McBride.
So player-wise, you've always had Trey McBride over Brock Bowers.
I've been saying McBride's better than him since like the midpoint when people were starting to argue that. I've been on the McBride train since then.
Salute. That's crazy, but salute.
I think it's crazy because the way you talk about Brock Bowers coming out.
Crazy. That's what I'm saying.
That's what's crazy to me.
Yeah. And I was talking crazy. I mean, I wasn't talking to you.
No, you was not. No.
I wasn't talking to you guys at the time, but I was talking crazy about Kyle Pitts. Am I going to rank him top 3?
No. But see, that's not what I'm saying.
But Kyle Pitts
is kind of what you're saying. That's literally what you're saying.
But I've already told you.
That's literally what you're saying.
No, because Donnie, I've already told you. Kyle Pitts' rookie season is way better than Brock Bowers' season. I've already outwardly told you that. I don't care about the stats. His tape is better than Brock Bowers.
I'm telling niggas right now.
That's fine.
By next season,
the only reason Pitts is not top 2-1 is because he's got hurt. That's the only reason.
But by next
same
season,
reason Brock Bowers right now is and Kittle, if they're not number 1, it's because they got hurt.
It's 1 and 2.
You know what? Hold on, give me a minute. Let me see one.
By next year, that nigga Trey McBride's not gonna be better than Kyle Pitts. I'm stamping that.
You're not lying. If you get Kyle Pitts a full year with a decent quarterback, the nigga's gonna go crazy.
I just seen what he just did in Atlanta. I just seen it.
He was killing niggas, fam.
I don't know. He's the only guy in the league.
I'm telling you, right? I'm stamping it, nigga.
It doesn't make sense. He's the only dude tight end in the league that moves like that.
He's the unicorn, gang. That's why they call that nigga the unicorn.
He's crazy though. Now.
Look, Trey McBride tight end 1.
Me personally,
I did DK. You just lied. I just said I'm taking Kittle.
Oh, sorry.
I know that. I think we all.
He literally did what Bowers did on like way less volume.
Half of the catches.
Like half of the catches. It's not even like close.
And guess what? Oh, see, now it's coming back. Because I remember Donnie, you were boosting that season because you're like, he was the only person in the offense, and the O-line couldn't do this. What was Trey McBride just doing this season?
Just got force-fed the ball.
Yeah, he got force-fed.
So
you're telling me if Pitts didn't get
by the way, I just found the video. It was June 2nd of 2025. I made a video saying McBride's better than Bowers. So if y'all want to harp on I'm stat watching this season, go crazy. But I got proof right there.
I guess you're not.
That is a big salute.
Let's get to these predictions before we head out. Make this rapid fire. Hold on,
click play. I need to hear it. I need to hear what you said.
No, it wasn't me talking. It's that those like edit debates I do.
That's give love. Another.
He's a fossil from 2020.
It's fine. So look, we're gonna do these predictions before we head out. So I got an announcement to make. So Young, start with you, rapid fire. Broncos, Bills. Who you got?
I got Bills.
BK. Well, you're a Broncos fan now. So
yeah, Broncos. Easy.
BK a Bronco fan? I had no clue. Okay.
Yes, Donnie, who you got?
I learned my lesson last week, man. Like I'll doubt the Bills, but I'm not doubting Josh Allen. So give me the Bills.
Maddie, this nigga is crazy. That nigga's crazy. Hey, shout out G Baby though. My boy G Baby, a father, bro. Shout out G Baby.
I mean, yeah, Josh Allen is playing a worse team than he was last week. Better defense, but worse team.
Yeah, whatever you think.
Anyways, so Maddie, back on you. 49ers, Seattle. What you got?
I'm gonna take San Francisco.
Donnie.
Like I said earlier, the Kittle injury is just too much for me. I'm gonna lean Seattle, even though I don't trust Darnold. I'm still gonna lean Seattle.
BK.
I'm a Darnold. He said he don't trust Darnold. That's why I'm picking the 49ers. I'm going for it.
But I trust McDonald. I know that for sure.
Yeah. My heart says to go with the Niners just because I don't trust Sam Darnold, bro. I don't believe him. He's got to show me. So I'm gonna
yeah, that's it. He got to show me.
All right.
Yo, remember, you McDonald FC. Remember that.
Young, back on you. Yeah. Texans, Patriots. BK.
Texans.
Donnie.
I was kind of leaning New England earlier, but dude, that offensive line was so bad against the Chargers. Now you got to go up against Will and Daniil.
Bro, they're gonna kill him.
Like we're having that same combo. I don't know if I trust Stroud, but that defense alone is probably gonna win them that game.
If Stroud can play average, they win that game.
Matty, who you got?
He's a Pats fan. He's gonna take New England.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. And then last game, Matty, Rams, Bears. Who you got?
Rams.
Donnie.
Rams.
BK.
It's Chicago. Give me Chicago.
Young.
Rams.
Yeah, I'm going with the Rams, even though I want to.
It's Chicago. No, Trent, you didn't say your other three picks. Go crazy.
Oh, I got Bills, Seattle, Patriots.
Y'all nasty. Josh Allen, cool. We're gonna box that in this week.
The Texans thing is weird just because we don't know if Nico's gonna play.
If Stroud play anywhere near the way he just did yesterday, they're getting blown out by 30.
By who? The Patriots?
You're getting fucking blown out.
Bullshit.
If CJ Stroud plays the way how that nigga just played,
I'm not gonna lie, they're all line can give up 5 sacks to the Chargers. They might give up like 13.
I'm exaggerating the 30. But bro, if he plays the way how he just did yesterday, they're losing by double digits.
I don't know if I trust Drake May to actually, I can't say that because I'm taking Caleb to the bowl, so I can't say that. I can't say that.
Exactly. And let me read this super chat before we head out. Appreciate you, Eagle Nation. He said Coop and Q first team All Pros, even though Jordan Davis had a case for second team. Sure, we need all 22 for some Eagles to show if it was Jaylen or Patula for the season issue. I think it go hand in hand. I think it was both.
Both of them. But Patullo, terrible play calling, but Jaylen limitations.
So look, chat. Appreciate y'all boys pulling up, tapping in. Announcement tomorrow. So I don't know if y'all been seeing on my TikTok or Instagram. If obviously I gotta follow that. Obviously, y'all probably do. My nigga Lamonte said Cam Coleman was wide receiver not in the portal. And it went dumb. It's going crazy viral right now.
Ridiculous.
But the people that he named that he thinks that are better than Cam Coleman. So I got Cam Perry, who's committed to Colorado. Yannick Smith, he was at ECU. He was at ECU. He's going to SU now. Yep. And Kyle Wilson, who's at Youngstown State. He's at UConn. All three of these niggas is pulling up to the show tomorrow. All three.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to tell them bad news.
All three of these niggas gonna pull up. It's gonna be a good ass college.
I've watched BK. I've watched every single one of them.
Not gonna lie, that nigga
not Cam Coleman.
Hey, yo, that niggaAm Perry.
Cam Perry's nice.
That nigga is crazy.
Should have been at UCF.
I'm not gonna lie, that nigga is crazy. But look though, all three of these niggas is pulling up
13. The portal closed on the 16th.
That kid's route.
The portal closed on the 16th, right?
Something like that.
But look, he got time to enter and come to UCF.
That nigga not going to UCF.
Come to Arkansas, Cam.
That nigga with Deion. But look, we're gonna be recapping the obviously the semifinals, and we're gonna be talking about the Natty preview, and also just talk about them because like bro, they all gonna be there. They all just committed. They all good ass players. So that's gonna be a fun ass stream. Stay tapped in. Y'all follow all the socials. Make sure y'all join the Discord. I'm about to link this shit in here again. We literally about to be at 500 members. Join the Discord. We be in this bitch, nigga, every day. Nigga, talking ball. This is the new playback where I be streaming all the games and shit on play. Or I used to stream on playback.
Any guys want to watch film? Me and other Flag and Play members were always in there watching tape. Want to join us?
I need to watch Trey McBride's film, fam.
Join the board. Tap in with everything that we're doing. Just tap in. Like I said, we growing. We about to be at 3K. Hey, man. Catch our boys. See y'all boys tomorrow. I stay tapped in. We out. Peace.